All that build up for Kofi, trash for Brock Lesnar.
Paul Heyman's supposed to save Raw. He's the worst lifeguard I've ever seen.
Oh, here we go.
Next time I want to see no DQ and a Hell in a Cell, I'll just ask Aaron Riff.
Which inside will show up? I don't know. Plans change. $11.99, please.
What do, YouTube? This your boy DieakasPrime.
Go ham.
The real X dog.
The concept.
The real X Dog. Okay, cool. And we would like to welcome you to Random Wrestling Episode 21. We can finally drink, y'all. Yay! Yeah.
I don't. X dog and not raw dog this time. Cause I'm not finna go win this time.
Really?
My focus is split too hard.
Okay.
Okay, bruh. I could have just went on Stephen A. Smith rant. I'm not.
You're not?
Not this time.
But that produces ratings. You be the ratings X Dog.
I'll say that for real wrestling.
Oh, okay.
All I'm gonna say is I'm glad I got a prenup.
Yeah, there goes my plan for the new show. It was gonna be called Show, and it stood for shitting on wrestling, but whatever, man. So,
Bro, there's a lot of that can go around right now.
yeah, wrestling is in a weird place right now. It's good, sorta, but very bad, and so are the internals.
Well, it's good on like one day of the week.
Yeah, one day of the week, because Raw is still unwatchable.
I can tell you that. That's why I haven't watched it in like.
Well, I'm not picking Monday.
It's been a long fucking time.
Well, I'm not picking Raw over Monday football.
Exactly.
I mean, unless it's a garbage ass game.
Here's the thing about it.
Even then, I'm still watching.
Here's the thing about it. I don't even watch Monday Night
How?
Football. I just refuse to
How?
watch TV.
I just rather watch football.
No, I can't do it, man.
And then number two, my sources had all the clips up, so I could just clip through everything.
Because when the Browns and Jets were playing, I said, hell no, I can't watch this shit.
The one thing that is getting on my last fucking nerves though is the fact up here that my sources based up here don't act like they join the damn cult though when it comes to wrestling. I can get out over half the clips I used to get. Folks ain't posting them. I can pretty much watch the entirety of AEW just through clips, cause every moment, every clip in the match is posted less than 1 minute later on Reddit. I'm like, dude, you can sit here and watch the whole thing just by sorting by new. And I'm like, what the hell is up with y'all?
Just like WWE, they post their whole show on Facebook.
No, I mean the fans doing it as it happens.
No.
I mean, Dean.
Yeah,
I'm about to say Dean.
WWE, you gotta wait.
Moxley up here does a promo. As soon as he finished, it's right there. I already posted, and I'm like, dude, the whole show is watchable up here just through every little thing that happens. Said like, dude, this moment ain't worth making a post. It's up there.
That's how I watch wrestling is. They like after something happens, you just wait probably a good 15 minutes, and then they'll put the first part up there, and then you'll see the whole first match. And then you just keep waiting. So you'll probably finish the show probably 45 minutes after it go off. But you've been to watch everything.
I can watch the whole
Probably
thing.
what I'm going to do in NXT.
I can do the whole thing on. Speaking of NXT, bro, you know I almost never have NXT clips because, well, nobody's posting them. Like next day, okay, I might somebody probably will post the clips of the spots. Other than that, like, dude, I don't have the network. I don't feel like going through that and saving spots and trying to cut through all this whole episode. And I don't have a DVR, so
that invasion thing working for me because I've been watching NXT and I just watch AEW after. Normally I watch the first part of AEW, then when it go to commercial, I flip and watch the first part of NXT, then when it go to commercial, go back and just go back and forth. Instead of watching one show for 2 hours and then watching another show for 2 hours.
I only watched the full episode of Dynamite on its first day. Everything else was just me watching clips, and then
Dynamite be amazing.
the problem is, yeah, I guess.
See,
if you like,
Here's the thing about AEW, I will say about going a long rant. There's absolutely nothing about that feels special. It just feel like WWE written by smarts. That's pretty much the whole show. I'm like, nobody's doing anything different. Moxley up here supposed to be their biggest star. He just Stone Cold Dean Ambrose right now. All that he does, he just doesn't do any of the comic stuff, and he flips middle fingers. I'm like, he cut almost the exact same promo every time. Like, dude, you're not doing anything different than you were Dean Ambrose, except for you're being angrier. I was like, oh, was you shield Dean Ambrose with more edge on you? Jericho's just Jericho, so I mean, he's the GOAT, so.
Yes, he is the greatest of all time.
Cody,
greatest of all time.
Cody Rhodes, I mean, we already knew Cody Rhodes was this good. I mean, that man got Stardust over. He was already over that Cody Von Doom thing, and
whoa.
oh boy, that's good. Like, Cody's not surprising. Everybody who's supposed to be good is good. Then the folks they try to push, I'm like Sammy Guevara or something like that. And he had that stupid ass promo at Jake Hager's UFC event. I'm like, this is the cringiest shit ever. And what you call it, for LAX just sitting there just yelling stupid shit and talking about pooping and stuff like that. I'm like, if this had a WWE logo attached to it, we'd be shitting on this all night long for that kind of crowd. And like, they get away with they do the same stuff WWE does, but they don't get criticized for it just because the brand's different.
I have an issue.
I'm like,
it's not with AEW. It's their fucking website, that TNT website. Because I try to log in. You know, I saw the first episode. It's like, okay, this is actually pretty good. This is pretty good. Except, why the fuck Jack Swagger's here? Anyway,
I don't even hate this thing. It sounds like I do, but that just really call like, wait, we call out WWE out shit so much. There's nothing to add to it. It's just being a dead horse at that point. AEW, I'm calling out the same thing everybody call it WWE on. And so when you even bring that up, you even get lit on fire for saying it.
It was the that was my issue though. My issue was with their fucking website, because I logged in, but the MediaCom thing, like, oh, you have MediaCom, you can automatically watch it, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna watch Dynamite every week and catch up on it. Fuck you. No, because every time I try to pull up an episode, I get the spins. It's like,
did you disable your ad block?
Yes.
Both of them?
Yes.
That's weird.
Bro,
yeah, sometimes them websites be bitch ass because you gotta re-authenticate. I'm like, dude,
I ain't re-authenticating shit.
Just let me watch.
But I don't have to re-authenticate to watch porn, so fuck that shit.
Also, ESPN does that perfectly. The only thing I didn't know, they killed that loophole where you could just log in and get premium services even if you didn't pay for them from MediaCom, but now if you don't actually have that package, you won't let you do it.
You better get Disney Plus, goddammit.
Watch wrestling. Watch wrestling.ac is your only hope. Your only other best bet.
I ain't about to watch. Nah, man. They killed it for me, man. They killed it for me. I'll just follow the Facebook page and look lost.
But the
like a sheep.
between AEW and WWE is consistency. Like, cause AEW, like, this story. Yes, it is. It's very consistent.
Ooh,
because I'm gonna give you a perfect example from last week. They just put Scorpio Sky versus Jericho for the championship. That's next week, right? Mm-hmm. They teased that the night Jericho won the title in the simplest way. When he just said, Scorpio Sky, why you look at my title? You'll never get a shot at this. And it be simple stuff like that. Like, you have to watch the product and then everything moves along. Everything moves along.
WWE does the same thing.
When they drop stories constantly.
But the thing is, they were hold up.
That's my point.
Wait, you give them credit for Jericho throwing out that one random one-liner. But we'll constantly shit on WWE talking about Sasha and Bayley being friends. Even though they constantly hear over and over again they friends, we completely ignore the Dr. Shelby actually fixing that friendship, and Vince just ignoring it. But it's the same fucking thing. Wait, did he not hire an expert to fix their friendship?
Yes. Did it work?
Yes.
No, it didn't because they dropped it the next week.
But they're still friends.
They dropped it the next week.
They did not drop it.
Yes, they did. Did you not? Did we see Dr. Shelby after that first week?
They had different experts.
They dropped the angle.
They didn't drop the angle.
They dropped the angle.
They had a different expert though.
They dropped the angle.
They dropped Dr. Shelby, but they still did the same angle and they still booked it the same way. They mentioned how they worked on their friendship.
Did they work on their friendship?
Yes, they did therapy. It's much better than Jericho throwing out a random ass one-liner that you had to watch the product, then remember, several weeks ago Jericho just brought up Scorpio Sky. At least they did a legitimate program for 2 weeks about their friendship. And then you talk going all the way back to NXT with the whole thing.
So when Bayley beat the shit out of her and Sasha just dropped her off the cage and Bayley, like, it's inconsistent.
They've been rivals since NXT. And also, AEW had what 6 shows? Well, we talking about them going back to NXT, which is years. I'm like, I mean, that's a whole different story right there. Top it out, like, yeah, 6 weeks, so everything consistent right now.
Okay, that's the biggest difference right now.
Okay, what we're gonna say this time in 2020?
I'm not worried about 2020. I'm talking about right now.
But the problem is, you can't
WWE had
I'm worried about
years.
2020. I'm worried
And
about
WWE used to be like this.
But
They used
also-
to be very consistent.
No, they weren't.
It went to shit. They weren't.
Bruh, the only thing that really consistent was Stone Cold and Vince McMahon hate each other. And like,
Do you know
Undertaker,
the Triple H character?
but the thing is, Triple H up here went from
Do
where
you know
Pump
the
is sick.
Undertaker character? Do you know the Kane character?
Undertaker
They
went-
always been
Wait a
consistent.
minute, Undertaker went from being, first of all, some weird ass desert guy to also Paul Bearer being up here a dead man.
some weird ass desert guy.
I mean, I didn't say bandit guy, whatever the hell they was doing in the very beginning.
Bandit Keith.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
then,
In
and then he goes
America.
to Paul Bearer, and next thing you know, now they switch him over to basically taking orders from Vince. And since Vince suddenly becomes the higher power, and then once that's dropped, they never mention that ever
But
again.
you know what? That even makes sense. Vince is the greater power.
Yeah.
But thing is, they were booking the Undertaker as him falling the urn. That's whoever controls the urn controls the Undertaker. Because the Undertaker take orders from Vince McMahon, who's just a regular person who just happened to be the boss.
It's me.
But then he's the higher power at the same time.
It was me.
Like, that story there being consistent. Undertaker character up here, then all of a sudden, then he becomes a biker who's still the Undertaker. And it's not like they changed the name, they just gave him a different title, but he's still the Undertaker. And
Taking
like,
care of business.
I'm like, they been consistent with something, but the main thing was, the only thing they're consistent with was the main eventers.
From Houston, Texas.
Wait, who's from Houston?
I don't know. I just felt like saying it.
But at the same time, they got 6 weeks in without, like, it's pretty easy for them to be consistent. Like, they ain't did none of that ultra special, especially with all the hype
But
behind it, or
they-
especially the fan reaction to it.
That's a personal thing, though, because to me, they've done plenty of things that's special.
Like what?
What you mean, like what? Like the
Wait,
product,
wait,
watch
wait,
the
wait,
product.
wait.
You
I
said
wa-
it yourself,
I seen
you
it.
only
I
watch
watched-
it one time, you
No,
watch
no,
clips.
I only watched
You
it
can't
live.
go by clips.
No,
You cannot go
you
by
didn't
clips.
hear what I said. I could watch the entire show simply because he posts every goddamn thing they do. I'm like, everything that happens like less than 1 minute is up there. And I'm like, y'all post the entirety of this. What's the point of watching on TNT where the entirety of shows are uploaded online instantly? And plus up here, watch the whole pay-per-view. They glitched up the damn pay-per-view where that buy-in thing, you were able to watch the entire pay-per-view for free on YouTube. I'm not sure how that got fucked up, but either way, I'm like, they had done nothing special. The guys folks try to talk about like, oh, they did something better than WWE. Like, the best thing Shawn Spears did was get thrown out by a man with no legs. Jake Hager just does nothing but stand there and look menacing. But that's supposed to get him over. I'm like, dude, nobody gives a fuck about Jake Hager.
You right.
I'm like,
Still to this day, nobody give a fuck about Jake Hager. Who the hell saying Jake Hager is worth something?
everybody trying to hype on like, they trying to do
his
something
dealer.
with him.
For what people said, this is the best use for Jake Hager. No,
In fact, his best use was when he showed up and he chanted, "We the people."
what Jake Hager doing right now is his best use. He used the heavy. He don't say shit. He just stands
So
behind
his
Jericho. He
best
hasn't even
use-
had a match yet.
His best use is just to be a standard, just silent badass
you
heel
know-
that
you-
does nothing.
you know why?
You can replace him
No,
with.
you know
can
why,
replace-
though?
And then
You
can
know
replace
why
him with-
though? You know
'cause
why
he's
though?
trash.
Because WWE damaged him so badly that nobody gives a fuck about Jake Hager.
Then why they chanted "We the people" when he showed up?
Everybody like to chant "We the people."
But
Everybody
thing
like
is-
chanting "Yes."
That was his most over moment in WWE. Makes it bad. He didn't fuck up until that DUI that cost him his WrestleMania spot. The thing is, he fucked himself up with WWE with that DUI.
But everybody been saying the same thing, like, "Oh man, like Jack Swing, I can't get behind him." Like, so, but the way they're using him, nobody's complaining because
Cause he's invisible.
He's a stooge.
You can
he's
replace
doing exactly. He being used, like I said, he's
You
being
can-
used exactly how he need to be used. Yes, you
As
can
a
replace
nobody.
him. You can replace him with anybody. So what?
You can
Like,
put
this
okay.
role has been done
Okay.
by so many people.
Okay, so the thing is, WWE actually tried to use his ass. You can replace Jake Hager with Vance Archer.
This is
You can
raining.
replace him with matter of fact, you can bring Billy Gunn old ass back, replace Jake Hager with him, it still works. At least Billy Gunn actually can have.
I didn't
At least
say
Billy
that.
Gunn actually had charisma.
I
At least
didn't
he.
say, that's what I just said. You can
Yeah,
pretty much put
you
anybody
could've
there.
watched
So-
this
That's
guy.
why I said if you're gonna use Jake Hager, this is the best use for him.
This is great.
That's a waste of contract, cause like he just there
Man,
just to be
there's so
there.
many people in AEW and WWE who are wasted contract.
At
Both companies.
At least they tried to do something with the wasted contracts in WWE.
They're doing something with the wasted contracts in AEW.
He's just standing there. I can just stand there.
Like,
Me
what's
too.
to do with the Liberian, Peter or whatever his name? That's a dead character. He's just dead, period. But they still try his ass out there and wrestle, and he lose all the time. They are trying to get that stupid ass gimmick over there. No, it's not working, and they still try his ass out there.
I mean,
He's a wasted contract.
I mean, we can
Michael Nakazawa, he's funny to say his name. Everything about him funny. He's a wasted contract.
And then so the guy I'm like,
Sin Cara, a wasted contract. Let him go.
I said the best thing. I said Sean Spears. The best thing he did was Ty Dillinger and get kicked in the chin by Sean. That's his best two things.
Stan.
I mean, you put Jake Hager with constant eating chips and nothing will change. Except he might look more menacing since he's black.
I just don't know, why we talking about. Like, nobody give a fuck about this man. He is being used perfectly.
He was being used better with weedy people. He should.
Yes, nobody's denying that.
Well, he should have put the bottle down. Then we wouldn't have the
No, he
conversation.
should have put the blunt down. That's what he should have done.
But you gotta remember,
We the
after-
people.
after the original We the People, they kept it going. And all people wanted to do was chant We the People. They didn't care about his matches.
Yeah, well, I didn't care about him.
I mean, at that point, I like he blew his pushes with that.
Yeah, his vulgar use of low blows.
That's my whole point. Nobody gives a damn about Jake Hager.
And then
Like, when he showed up, people weren't even excited that he showed up at AEW. It's just that people were like, they're gonna use them. This is
You're like,
probably
look,
the
it's
best
Jake
use
Hager.
the thing is, all
And
talk, especially involving the most biased journalists in wrestling. Up here talking, they're gonna actually how they gonna use Jake Hager properly. I'm like,
$11.99, please.
They are using Jake Hager properly.
well, they should just pay $11.99 to keep his ass home. I'm like, at least Jericho personal security guy. At least he added something.
Yeah.
At least he was funny. Jericho's personal security. This guy is like, I'm just looking menacing.
I wonder. Speaking of Jericho, I wonder if they're gonna carry any of these storylines on that cruise.
Probably.
That'd be interesting.
And then of course they're winning losses thing up here. I'm like, that was the one thing. I'm like, using the unsanctioned matches up here to hide the win and loss records thing. I'm like,
I actually like that fact. That's kind
Like,
of
but
kind
thing
of brilliant.
is,
The way Moxley put it.
his thing, if WWE does that, we hate it.
What if we do it?
Use unsanctioned matches just to prevent 50-50 booking, because we still gonna treat it the same way. Even the match doesn't count on record.
Hold on. You just confused me then. What 50-50 booking?
I said, if we had that feud in WWE with Mox and Omega, and that match with no sanction, so it doesn't count for anything. So they put themselves through hell. They put themselves through hell in that street fight, whatever they want to call it, and the match don't count.
That's what was so brilliant about it. Moxley was pissed off that he couldn't just go out there and beat the Golden Boy. It's like they made it unsanctioned. This is what
Golden Boy with a losing record.
he's still the number one guy.
With a losing record. They
Kenny
said
Omega ain't got no losing record.
He
Kenny Omega,
did.
no, he don't have a losing record.
Now he doesn't.
At the time when he got ready to fight,
In his singles, he did.
no, at the time he got ready to fight Moxley, he did not have a losing record.
In singles, he did.
No,
Oh,
he
the other ones.
didn't. No, he didn't.
One of the things he did
He
have a
probably-
losing record.
He went 500.
As it come to the dark
That
matches,
was
and so they didn't update that site.
AEW Dark is part of it. All those count.
Well, they must have updated that site quickly enough. When he first started that feud, he was 2-3.
That was his match against Joey Janela. They was like, he's trying to get back to 500. And he beat him.
So that
Not
was
the first time, because the first time was unsanctioned. It didn't count.
And
The
once
second
again-
time.
And
We
once
had a
again,
time.
another unsanctioned match. Like I said,
That was my point. This is my point. This is why I say I like the unsanctioned match, because it make regular matches mean more.
actually don't.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Wins and losses count.
Basically, it means
if
you
you
get-
do an unsanctioned match, yeah, you got the hardcore and the brutality, but it doesn't count for your win and
Here's
loss
the thing.
matches.
That allows
That's
you-
why
here's the
Moxley
problem,
sold it perfectly. He was mad that the match between him and Omega was not sanctioned.
Okay, that's
Because
fine.
he wants to beat him and he wanted to count.
Here's the thing.
So
that's-
it puts over like if Moxley ever fought Kenny Omega 1-on-1 in a normal match, it puts that match over more than the unsanctioned match.
No, it
Because the
doesn't.
unsanctioned match didn't count.
That's the problem. They put themselves through hell for nothing.
That was his point.
But thing is,
That's why he was pissed.
But thing
And
is,
then,
wait,
the
wait.
executive Tony Khan, I thought you would be happy about this. It was like, no, I want to beat your Golden Boy. I want it to count. I worked hard to beat Kenny Omega. And you're telling me that if I do it, it's not going to count? That's why he was pissed.
The thing is, it's stupid. You put yourself on the line for nothing. It don't count.
It
don't count for your rate.
You were right, wait. But that was his point.
That's bad booking. It don't count for your
bad booking.
It don't count for your record. It don't help you get a title shot. And unless they try to use that round, then what's the point of unsanctioned?
No, it puts the
and then basically
unsanctioned
wait,
over.
the other thing is
it's
not really. But the other thing is the fact that it allows a guy who shouldn't take a loss to take a loss that doesn't matter. So that way Kenny Omega lose that match to Moxley. It's not L in his book. So in other words, for the booking going ranking, we just gave away a match for free without damaging Kenny Omega's record since wins matter. The thing is, up here, like, you up here just to hire the guy by doing a 50-50 booking, but it's just as bad because, like, what's the point of wrestling a match for nothing? Your whole goal, especially since matches count, which is why, okay, Moxley being mad is good for his character, that he found a match that don't count, but overall for a company, like, that's a bullshit way of just trying to protect the person.
You're looking at it wrong again. You got to think about the people in the unsanctioned matches. See, the reason...
That's what I said. Moxley was good to be mad.
Yeah. Because Tony Khan was like, I thought you would be happy that we made it unsanctioned. Because you got guys like Darby Allin who would love to have unsanctioned matches. And what's the name? Jimmy Havoc and Joey Janela. Because that's what they came from. So when they do unsanctioned matches, they're happy about it. So they've been the only people getting unsanctioned matches. Now I can see if you had a blood feud and you had Hangman Page versus Neville, what's his name? Pac. My bad. And they were like, okay, it's going to be an unsanctioned match. Then I would agree with you 100%.
The problem is...
That's why I didn't mind when John Moxley and Kenny Omega had the unsanctioned match, because Moxley was pissed off about it. He didn't want it unsanctioned. But he was like, fine, I'm going to do an unsanctioned, but his blood going to be on your hand.
I said, I get Moxley's carried on that. I said, his part was fine, but I said, on the company end or just trying to book it as me, so they're unsanctioned, like, I don't really care about this, because I said, this is just a way for Moxley or Kenny Omega to lose while them taking the L on their record.
Now, I will agree with you on that point. Because going into the match, I didn't really care for it because Moxley sold it for me. I was like, I'll watch the match, but it don't count.
Because we did that several hours as the Fiend unsanctioned.
Never heard of it.
We would be killing that for them doing that just to keep the Fiend from taking the L. If they put it in an unsanctioned match. Or to keep the
I understand.
But the thing is, you had the Fiend harassing Seth Rollins for all those weeks. And then the match is announced as unsanctioned, so Seth won't lose his title, but that means the Fiend won't take an L. But still, if the Fiend were to lose the unsanctioned match, we still seen the Fiend get beat on TV. I watched the Fiend lose to Seth Rollins. Just because officially in the record books it don't count, that don't mean I ain't just see the Fiend get pinned 1, 2, 3.
But
it's just like the NCAA when they vacate wins, like, y'all can take away Penn State's wins, but like, they still, I think they won a title. It still won that championship even though y'all removed it. Yeah, I still watched.
They took Reggie Bush Heisman. He still won it.
I said, we seen what's called raise the Heisman. I know who the Heisman winner is. Just because y'all erased it from the record books, it means it doesn't happen. That's the only thing I don't like about the unsanctioned part.
What you're trying to say is vacant is cross sports as well?
Yep. But I gotta say up here like,
holy shit. He really is the best of all time.
You put I said, it's just a way I like how they try where you can just use that to protect somebody. Like, okay, that means Omega or Moxley won't take an L officially on their records. But I still just watch Moxley up here beat the shit out of Omega. Well, they beat the shit out of each other. But still, after all that, okay, Omega lost the match, but it doesn't count. But I'm like, next time he meet, I'm like, you still lost to him.
Yeah.
I said, it may not count officially, but you still ate that pin. You still took that L.
I'm surprised you didn't get Mercer from that.
You just got an unofficial L, but it still happens.
Yeah, that's the only thing I really agree with is that I was mad too when they made it unsanctioned between Moxley and Omega. Because once they said it wasn't going to count, that's the good thing they did. That's the one thing I love about AEW. Wins and losses actually do matter because they're focusing on it. Because, like, the tag team match when Moxley was about to get disqualified, and Pop ran in the ring like, what the hell are you doing? We can lose. Like, it actually matters. Like, we will lose. They're going to lose anyway because Moxley dropped his ass and walked out.
I was going to get to that one eventually.
But it makes sense. They're really trying to put over that wins and losses is going to matter. And I do like the fact that they're smart enough to say, oh, it's going to reset every time. Because the main fact is, like, you can't have a guy who's 17 and 52 fight for the world title.
Yeah, you did.
But if you reset it and he starts off 7-0, then yeah, give him title shot.
I'm glad he did that, but I was all curious about if they're gonna treat it as a whole new season because if you reset it,
Yeah, you got to treat it as a whole new
because
season.
if you reset somebody who up here who just was on a 5-match losing streak from how many weeks? About 6 weeks up. No, they're taking that Christmas
It's
thing
about
off.
7
So about 5 weeks or whatever off. Then somebody go X and 5 from now till January and records reset. But then that person goes on a 2-match winning streak. I'm like, dude, you still lost 8 matches or whatever in a row before you just won these 3. You know, you 3-0 for the new year.
But this is my biggest takeaway though. I understand what you're saying about how they can make it 50-50 book and all that, but if you give me a great reason for doing something, then fine. Like Seth Rollins versus The Fiend inside Hell in a Cell was not a good reason for them two to have a match for the championship. And like we had the debate last time. I was like, if you're gonna do the match, which you shouldn't do, it should be for the championship because Seth is the champion. But it was no reason to do the match. That was a reason to make John Moxley versus Kenny Omega unsanctioned. Like, I don't care what was the backstage reason behind it. They wrote it perfectly where you had to do the match like that.
I don't think they wrote it perfect. It could have been.
Not because they've been teasing it for months. Even the first episode when Kenny Omega dropped him through a damn glass table.
Oh no, I know the feud had to happen, but I thought the unsanctioned part of it.
Like I said, I didn't want
That
the
could've been
unsanctioned part, but if you couldn't get the match that they've been teasing for months, like you couldn't make it a regular match
Because to me,
and not have hardcore.
Basically, to me, it could be hardcore. It can have a street fight. It can be a sanctioned street fight, but it cheapens the feud to me because like it doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, I agree with that point.
Cause when I first heard, I got one of these very first unsanctioned match. The first time I'm like, they just talking about unsanctioned match and it doesn't count. When they make sure we knew that it doesn't count. Like they're gonna use this as a band-aid to get around certain guys taking an L that they don't want taking an L officially. And then when the first feud I wanted to see Kenny Omega versus John Moxley, I'm thinking like, okay, so they even had this big ass match. And then next thing you know, I hear Tony. Next thing you know, I see, Tony Khan's up here talking about I made an unsanctioned. I was like, oh fuck. And I was hoping all the way up until the go home show, like maybe they're gonna change that, maybe they're gonna change it. No.
Like I said, I agree with that point because I didn't want to see an unsanctioned either. But the thing about it, they like for what you said, they haven't been hiding. They haven't been using it to hide nobody though. If you say that's what they're doing, they only did it one time with Kenny Omega because they're not hiding Joey Janela losses because that's who been in the first 2 and he lost both of them.
I mean,
there's only been 3 unsanctioned matches.
Well,
so far for guys like him, mid-card guys, that's one thing, but it's like the top stars are like, because it almost seems like that's their way of getting around how we talk about WWE does 50-50 booking too much for us trying to protect guys. I hear what you're saying. Protecting guys up here with unsanctioned match ain't helping either because I still just watch this man beat this guy, even though y'all was trying to say it don't count. If Jericho were to get Scorpio Sky in the unsanctioned match and Scorpio beats Jericho, it's like,
I agree with, like I said, I agree with you that because I remember I was like, I'm just like you was. I was like, they're gonna use this as a crutch because my only problem with AEW is exactly what you just said. They're doing too many unsanctioned matches. If you're gonna use it to build towards normal matches, that's a backwards way of doing it. But they're doing it too. They did it too many times already. Like
the Janela one,
the first time they did it, I was like, okay, because I definitely want to see Moxley versus Jordan Janela. But then they said, oh, it's not going to count. And I'm like, okay, all right. Then, of course, Kenny Omega did the exact same thing, but I was like, okay, he just tried to copy Moxley. But once again, it don't count. I'm like, all right, shit. Kenny Omega ain't getting a win for it. And they even teased that on, I think it was AEW Dark when they were like, oh, Kenny Omega just wants to get an easy win. He want to wrestle on Dark. He want to get an easy win. And then Kenny Omega was like, no, I want it to be unsanctioned, and I want to be against Joey Janela. They were like, okay, just give him the match. He done lost the damn mind.
I'll give them this, though. I said one thing that I said, they're doing things I wish WWE would start doing, where somebody cause too many things up at WWE does, like backstage stuff like that, it's too clean. You go backstage, you got you up here and have Roman Reigns getting his ass beat by Braun Strowman, and there's nobody really back there except for referees trying to stop this ass whooping, and some folks who were out of place. They were I'm about to call it LAX. I was Proud and Powerful, whatever. I think that was them. They were being
just Santana Ortiz.
yeah.
That's what I
LAX.
mean. Santana Ortiz.
Yeah, they were being somebody
It's
ass
relaxed.
dude into the bathroom. Then Orange Juice was just standing there chilling in the bathroom.
Orange juice.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy.
Oh.
Freshly squeezed.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean the Shikamaru?
Yeah, so
All right.
So up here, they knocked the dude through the bathroom into the bathroom. He just standing there chilling, and then dude just pause, slowly close the door, go about his business. And I was like, okay, I was like, that's silly, but I said, okay, that's not over the top silly. But I said, dude, just stand there. I was like, they could used to do more things like that, like HBK kick and stand. And going down the hall, just randomly, just super kicking everybody coming this way. They stopped doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, this is one thing. Like this, I think we disagreed on this because I told you that Orange Cassidy work in WWE. The stuff he's doing now would get over just as much as WWE.
Especially in the 24/7 title chase.
Like because I was like, this is something that WWE would eventually come around to doing. Like
with R-Truth.
his gimmick screams WWE to me. That's why when they went into AEW, everybody was like, I don't see how this gonna work. Y'all talking about wins and losses mean something. Why y'all signing Orange Cassidy? Now, at AEW credit, they using them perfectly. They ain't booking them for matches.
He only got one win, and I think a triple threat.
In the six man.
That might be saying.
Where he really did nothing.
Sounds about right.
Cause I worry about him. They go like, they didn't put him in the ring and start doing all the stuff crazy. Like, but then the way they use like, okay, y'all using this guy in a way.
Yeah.
I said, I didn't dislike the guy about like the way they were talking about how they were gonna use the guy. Like, that's some next level silliness. That okay, on the indie shows, him doing that stuff that works. That is real funny with the crowds like that. Like, I don't want to see him in a serious match against Pop doing that.
But I'll say one more thing before we move to NXT, because like, with the fan wise, there's gonna be a whole bunch of hypocrites because WWE just did them wrong for so long. They jumped to AEW, and they're pro AEW everything, and they're negative WWE everything. They're just gonna be like that.
It's
like Impact fans.
But the thing is,
exactly, like Impact fans.
but the thing is, bro, the level of just how toxic that junk gets. Like 2 point, can't find that many clips anymore. I'm like hard to find clips. Then you see any WWE wrestler, or anybody on social media, bro. You check the comments. It's just all types of shit talking about it have nothing to do about the subject at all. Folks up here just, I mean, then I can't count how many times Bobby Lashley got called a nigga. I mean with an extra hard ER at the end of it.
Oh, you call him the gaming word.
Ooh, boy, I'm like,
that's the Call of Duty word right there.
I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie, Bobby Lashley is in that whole stuff with Rusev the reason I don't watch Raw. That shit killed it for me. I'm sorry, because I like Rusev. It took me a long time to get behind Rusev. Like, I was late on the Rusev bandwagon. But what they do with Rusev, it just hurts me. It hurts my soul.
You mean what Rusev did with himself? He came up with the story.
Oh my gosh. Why y'all told me that? I am done with Rusev.
Bro.
Him and Lana. Both of them. Done with them. Oh my gosh. It already was hurting my soul.
Bro.
I almost died a little.
I knew. Here's the reason I knew that.
Rusev, why?
Here's the reason I knew
Why
that.
Rusev?
Hey, here's the reason I knew there was more Rusev than probably Vince coming up with the idea compared to Dolph one. This one's a whole lot funnier. Cause at first I was like, I don't want to see this.
I thought this was Paul Heyman.
But
This
but
sound like Paul Heyman.
the thing is, that promo when Lana up here explained what was going on, I'm like, you know what? This is stupid as all hell. But y'all are making this funny as hell. So I'm like, I can tolerate this as it's funny. When Lana started naming all the places and time Rusev wanted to bang, I'm like, Lana up here started saying that like Freaking League with Petey Pablo, just started naming everywhere he can go. And I was just like, Lana started naming Rusev one in the morning, he wanted in the afternoon, he wanted at night, he wanted in the locker room, he wanted in the bed, he wanted in the streets. I'm like Rusev, she was been saying Rusev waiting to fuck her anywhere, everywhere. And then Rusev, they talk about the tank. He said Rusev tried to have sex with Lana in the tank. Rusev replied and said, tried. I'm like, oh. I'm like, why can't you say that on TV? I'm like, you know what? I was like, this is stupid, but I'm like, as long as y'all keep this funny. And why Rusev came up with this, I don't even know.
If Rusev would have just took her to her favorite restaurant in Cleveland, Ohio,
he probably paid me there.
Yeah.
You know what? I blame The Rock. I blame The Rock. The Rock up been talking about the Rusev wasn't getting her Kremlin and something like that. Ever since then, that's probably where it started. It's The Rock's fault that this
I'm
happening.
just sorry. Like, I hate the storyline so much. Like, I just can't do it.
I haven't watched anything.
I can't hate it because when I fast forward through all of it, so
I remember the last time I seen it was when it first happened. I just heard about the story about the how Rusev wanted to take her to her favorite restaurant, and then they said the city was in with Cleveland. I can't help but to laugh at that one. I was like, what? Her favorite restaurant was in Cleveland. All the places in the world. Like, you in WWE, y'all been all over the world, but that one restaurant that you love to go to is in Cleveland.
Bro, Cleveland gonna boo the hell out of WWE when they come back.
Don't worry, I booed them already.
I mean, they ain't got much to cheer for right now, but still.
Exactly, see?
But yeah, I like AEW, but you know what? It always gonna come second to NXT. Raw and SmackDown are dead to me. That's why I'm glad NXT going on their shows and whooping everybody's
I
ass.
think about 3 weeks ago, AEW had a better show than NXT, but not by much. But other than that, I give everything. Every show NXT has found has been better than AEW to me.
That's what I've been saying. I think the first two AEW was probably better, but NXT been whooping their ass every since. But AEW wins the ratings.
Oh,
Except for today.
Finally, but first of all, there's no way in hell they could have lost this week.
Yeah, they
There's no
lost
way in hell.
by
But-
a few viewers. Yeah, not
No,
a few relative.
I'm about to say almost 100,000.
Yeah, I know that a few, relatively speaking, a few.
But biggest thing is NXT ratings been really consistent. AEW, they started lost over 45% of their audience. I'm like, dude, I'm like up here NXT up there. NXT up here pretty much is what it is. I'm like, it just is what it is. But they keep talking about, keep talking about ratings, demos, all that kind of like, dude, all this. I'm like, y'all talk about ratings and demos more than the people who actually are paid to care about those
I was
things.
just about to say, the funny thing about AEW doesn't give a damn. They're right where they want to be. They're actually doing better than what they want to be.
I can hear Dave messing up. Fox wanted this, Fox wanted that. I'm like, SmackDown is either usually in the top 3 or top 5 in the shows on Friday. I'm like, Fox is perfectly fine with that. I'm like, those TV ratings are consistent. I'm like, folks, that's when they don't have pull rating in. They'll bring about last week AEW pulling better. I'm like, then the NBA game. I'm like, dude, y'all talking about the Knicks versus the Mavericks?
The Knicks.
I'm like,
That is
beating
a
the
joke.
Knicks?
AEW had better ratings in that game?
Yeah.
That's shocking, because that was
It wasn't by much, but it was.
Porzingis homecoming? Like, well,
I mean,
well,
it's
back
still-
to the Garden?
It's still the Knicks.
Even I wanted to watch that. I did, because, like you just said, the Knicks. But
Yeah, I
I
didn't watch
I
it.
still wanted to watch it.
Actually, hold on, I did watch. I watched the fourth quarter.
I didn't watch it. I forgot what I was doing.
But, you know.
Somebody posted that said he said AEW pulled better ratings than the NBA. Because another person just said NBA on TNT game, and I'm like, I don't think if I ain't clicked that, I'm like, it has to be a bad team. I was like, it has to be a bottom feeding team.
But let's just be real before we go on to this. Let's be real. If WWE would have pulled better than the NBA game, how many times Michael Cole would have told you that?
Well, they pulled better. Well, Raw pulled better than that Knicks game.
They probably did. But Michael Cole wasn't on Raw
That's
to
not
tell
saying
us.
much.
I'm just saying. When WWE do something better than the sport, they going to let us know.
Well, they pulled better than ESPN's Scott Van Pelt NFL thing, but
Okay.
nah, WWE ever pulls better than Monday Night Football.
That's never gonna happen.
Well, they pulled about 6 or something like that. So I'm like, it's even bad ESPN. Well, then again, I just said I'm watching even that Browns game.
What?
Well, I forgot what concept said.
Browns Jets.
I was like, even I
Cleveland.
watched the game still.
I think I watched some of it, but that game was horrible.
Ghosts everywhere.
Did anybody want to talk about Phil?
Who?
Phil's
Oh,
back.
you mean CM Punk?
Yeah, Phil's back.
Yeah, that was.
He
CM
calls,
Punk return.
he
Confirmed.
calls the funniest shitstorm ever.
Here's the thing about the whole CM Punk thing. Like, he came back on a show that nobody was fucking watching.
But more people started watching it.
So the CM Punk, the big return that we waited for was that. Like, because you know when he do reach a deal to come back and wrestle, because I think it's actually gonna happen. Like, we're gonna know about it in advance, so it ain't even gonna be no big. He probably might still get a big pop, but it's gonna be like, he's back.
But hey, I'm just glad
He might not get as much pocket. He pissed off some.
I'm just glad he worked for Fox and not WWE because he can rightfully shit and correctly shit on the product.
Booker T and them are still part of WWE, and they shat all over the Rusev storyline.
Nah, Booker T liked it the first week they did that deal.
But then the next time everybody shat on it, except Renee Young.
That one thing I hated.
Renee likes Bobby Lashley. We already know this.
I hated what Paige did on
right.
backstage when CM Punk was calling that shit garbage, which it was, and he had to basically bait Paige into saying something.
Yeah,
and then she gonna do the put the stone down and say, "Oh, he's a bad influence on me." Nah, you just own up to it. It was garbage.
Yeah, because
that shit was trash.
Yeah, because Paige is too soft on her criticism. That's why CM Punk's like, "Come on,
because she signed in WWE for 5 more years.
Like, spice it up, woman."
But here's the
She
funny
can't get put in the doghouse.
No pun intended.
Unlike Phil.
But it's funny.
Man, they still think like that.
But it's
She
funny.
won't, but they think like that.
But here's the funny thing about that. What I was saying, CM Punk working the hell out. I was like, of course this is the guy who gave. If you look at the dictionary by pipe bomb, besides ISIS, CM Punk is there. I'm like,
damn it!
You know exactly what you know. When I heard about backstage, like CM Punk is gonna go there, and CM Punk is gonna be shitting on everything that he can. And then first thing he did. He up here was on Colin Cowherd's show, talking about just shitting on stuff about the process. And I'm like, he do exactly what I figured. And then like, it's a good thing he employed by Fox up here or WWE would do something Fox, I said he's employed by Fox, but I said it's the same thing with NFL and ESPN. I was like, if the NFL doesn't want somebody there that's is owned by ESPN, ESPN's on the contract with them, if they want Booker McFarlane gone, he's gone. He will be gone the next week if the NFL like, hey dog, we don't want that guy there. So I'm like, yeah, he's employed by Fox, but I said he's still on a WWE show.
Yeah,
so if Vince wanted him gone, he's gone.
Be gone. Yeah,
So,
that is like 100% correct.
CM Punk rightfully and correctly hated the dog mascot. I 100% agree with him. It's worthless.
It was garbage, like you said, garbage.
The only thing good about the segment was the puppies barking the theme song. That was it.
The thing was still funny.
His entrance song.
I think the best part was when what was that guy's name when he got destroyed? Mike Kanellis. Even though it's right at the beginning when he got destroyed and Corey called him a beta cuck. That was the best part of this storyline. I just and that's pretty much when I stopped wrestling. Watching wrestling. I was like, I'm done. I can't do this shit no more.
Only by the dog comes, I wish there was Roman inside that thing at the end.
I can't remember. I like the Renee Young interview with CM Punk. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I like the whole show. I sat through the whole thing. I was shocked that I sat through the whole thing.
Oh yeah, I like it too.
The very end was funny as hell.
Booker T is the star of the show easily.
Yeah.
I mean,
Paige, I don't even know why she does. I like Paige.
She needs something to do.
But come on, man.
She needs something to do.
She trying to be nice.
But, yeah, Ember Moon was better than Paige.
Yeah.
At their house.
I mean, God.
But
what?
I mean, you talking about the Rays for backstage? Like I said, the Rays probably gonna sell down to Chicago Field. Done made his debut,
they went up.
No, I'm talking about after this. I think if I sell down, I'm like, the thing was, it's not like it was supposed to pull high ratings anyway. It's just for folks who really, really want to be peeking backstage to see.
It's not what it really is. It's just Fox wanted they show just like the rest of their sport because they got one of those for all their sports.
Yeah, it's just an extra backstage thing for the hardcore.
So they got WWE, so yeah.
Well, see, as long as this introduced more people to Booker T, I don't care. All right, so good job, CM Punk. You get more eyes on Booker T and his crazy ass. That man told Samoa Joe, "Hey, you too big for this, man. You need to get the hell up out of here."
what I liked about the whole CM Punk being CM Punk on that is like, if you put, let me think, cause somebody like Shannon Sharp. Let's say when he was on the show, cause I think he did it a long time. I think he was on CBS.
Mm-hmm.
If he doing on his own Undisputed Night. If there's a player who is garbage, he calls him out and say, "You garbage. You need to stop laying off plays and blah blah blah." You get to hear the analysts actually be analysts. And, like, you know, they don't sugarcoat. They don't say, well, it's like Shannon Sharp saying, well, you know what? He tried hard, but He just couldn't get there in time. Nah, they shit on these people. That's what I liked about it. I'm like, okay, now we got a wrestling show like that. And CM Punk was the perfect person to be on that. I just hate that he's not going to be there every week. Because now we're going to get no weeks where nobody's going to say shit.
Actually, probably a good thing he's not there. That way, when he pops up, I guess it could be a big deal.
Yeah,
no, but if Paige is just going to just like half-ass it, and Booker's going to be Booker.
Yeah, the most extreme thing Paige said, she called Seth Rollins corny. That's twice. That's about it. That's why CM Punk had to go there into saying, all right, it was garbage because Paige is too soft. Come on, Paige.
Like, she didn't even want to say nothing. That what got me.
Hey, to be fair, everybody keep calling Seth Rollins corny for a long time.
And then CM Punk told him maybe he should stay off of Twitter.
That's it. If Seth Rollins, just get off Twitter. Seth need to get off Twitter, and WWE need to turn him heel and just let him be himself.
Actually, it's the other thing. WWE guys just need to get off Twitter, period. Because, first of all,
everybody but Becky. Becky stay on
Becky
Twitter.
Becky stay on Twitter.
No, Becky's amazing. Stay on Twitter, Becky. Everybody
and Big E, you stay on Twitter too.
Oh yeah, Big E another one. Yeah,
you too.
Xavier,
you too.
Okay, Xavier and Big E can stay on Becky. It depends. Because here's the thing. With a lot of stuff, they keep using these guys to say something. Then somebody will jump in and jump on Seth Rollins. Then turn around and have his t-shirt about it. Jim Ross up here talk about Seth Rollins need to be over his girlfriend. And then this, less than 48 hours later, there's a shirt for it. It's like, I get the game. Of if Seth Rollins says something, jump on it, get hype of it, and then put a t-shirt out on it.
You know what? That whole thing, that one pissed me off because it was clear what Seth Rollins was doing. Then Kenny Omega say that everybody in NXT would be like the open, like be curtain jerking him.
Yeah, then
Seth Rollins paid him a receipt.
Yeah, then he defended. He said, "Well, Kenny Omega was obviously in character." Like,
well, how we don't know if Seth Rollins was in character? We don't know this.
That's the stupid part about it. Like, I'm just gonna pick favorites here. I'm like, so since Seth is in IWC hell, anything he says is bad. And it's like, then Jim Ross talking, I'm like, dog, get as over as Becky. I'm like, dog, you feel like the Shield already? Man, Seth was way more over than Becky has been. Seth in his prime was way more over.
Yeah, Seth fucked himself with that one Twitter thing. He fucked himself good.
And then Jim Ross got a shirt out of it.
Because everybody wanted him to beat Brock. Everybody wanted him to be at WrestleMania, main event. Everybody wanted him to be the Universal Champion. Now that he did the shit, now they shitting on him. What did you think was going to happen once he won the belt? Seth Rollins ain't never been a good champion. His most entertaining run was his first run. But every time he held the Intercontinental title or any other title, it's been a boring run. Not his fault, creative.
I mean, Seth does kind of suck as a character a lot of times, except when he's heel.
Because one thing about when Seth was the architect and he would, basically dissect the opponent, the way to beat him and all that stuff, that shit was interesting. Now he just like every other lame babyface in WWE.
What the
problem is, Seth has never been a good babyface except for the Shield.
Well, nobody's been a good babyface. Like, Finn Balor suck, Roman Reigns suck, Seth Rollins suck.
Hey, Roman Reigns don't suck. His promo,
Roman Reigns suck.
His promo, some of his promos suck. Roman Reigns was just cool as a face.
I don't blame none of these guys. WWE can't create a good babyface.
But
they even dropped the ball with Becky to an extent. If it weren't for Ronda, Becky would be dead.
What the? I told you that it flew in my face.
Fly.
Thing is though, they're not allowed to really have a good face anymore anyway. Almost all the faces gotta be edgy. Becky Lynch up here doesn't act like a real face. Roman Reigns, when Roman Reigns started getting over with some of his haters, it was Roman Reigns being a dick to the heels. Like when even though we disagree, Roman Reigns up here was trying to be respectful to Rusev and Lana. Rusev should be lucky he ain't Roman fucking Lana, but still. but it had to be Roman Reigns being a bit of a dick to the faces up here, to the heels up here. I'm like, it's like every face gotta be almost borderline Stone Cold just to be a face now.
Okay. I just read this. This is completely off subject, but half the fucking press. It turns out, this is completely off subject as well. Current ROH Women's title holder Kelly Klein has apparently been released from the company.
Wait, what?
Kelly Klein, the ROH Women's Champion, she's apparently been released from ROH.
Good for her.
Did she call Jordan Moore a nigga?
Here.
No. Oh.
That's not, no. God, no. No, listen to this. This is what B.J. Whitmer said. That's her husband. Now that the cat's out of the bag, yes, my wife, Kelly Klein, was fired by Ring of Honor COO Joe Koff via email Tuesday evening. Not a phone call, an email. Kelly is still very much suffering from post-concussion syndrome and was fired while she was injured. What a fuck-ass company.
That company going to hell.
I already go down before Bully Ray show up outside.
That is so fucked,
Man,
dude.
fuck Bully Ray. Yeah, damn it. Fuck him. In the words of Bad Luck Fale. Fuck him.
Yeah.
What the heck? What is wrong with his company?
First of all, they refused to give that woman a raise. First of all, that's all they really got. Man, Ring of Honor should just... First, they ain't gonna have people sooner or
I
later.
remember a few years ago, I seen it on TV. They had with the Briscoe brothers. Jay Lethal was champion son now. And then like, man, I said, we never really talked about Ring of Honor, but I said, like, the roster pretty good. Now more and more I hear about Ring of Honor the time when I'm like, who the hell's running this company? I thought Impact was terribly ran.
Sinclair Broadcast.
Who it was?
Into the ground.
Was it Joey Mercury, the one who
The whistleblower?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the whistleblower.
Yeah, once I heard the story from Joey Mercury, I was like, man, Ring of Honor going to shit. They already going to shit with me. I don't even care about Ring of Honor no more. There ain't nobody in Ring of Honor that I would say, man, I wish they was in another company.
Jay
Is
Lethal?
anybody
Well, Jay Lethal. I don't
Is
even
he
know about,
exclusive?
I don't even know about Jay Lethal no more because he should have been low. He kept re-signing with Ring of Honor.
I don't know if he's the Uncle Tom, apparently.
Oh, Marty Skrull, but he's on his way out. Should be gone now, actually.
AEW.
Or
Funny, he ended up
somewhere.
in NXT.
Somewhere. Just get the hell away from that
Some
company.
wrestling
Me-
sites said
Just get
Me
Pretty
personally,
guaranteed to go
I
to
want
the-
him in NXT.
Okay.
I heard somebody
AEW would be better stories because of that whole
someone heard me that
Elite shit.
they were teasing him with being the Elite that opposed to he was signed.
As long as it's away from Ring of Honor, that company's going in the
Yeah.
toilet. Straight in the damn
Probably the
toilet.
best thing they got there is PCO. But he's 50. You can't build a company around a 50-year-old.
Holy
Who you
shit.
think he is, Jericho?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Impact. I mean, I can't believe Impact is improving. Ring of Honor is dying.
Damn, what year is this? 2006?
Raw and SmackDown is
5.
Oh, yeah. Before we go on prediction, I did want to touch on the whole Tessa Blanchard thing. Because
Who?
Whitey keep bringing it up in the chat. Every time I do look in there, Whitey bringing up Tessa Blanchard. So
He has an obsession with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I don't
K
blame
Mafia brought up somebody brought up her winning something.
Because the thing is, they were talking about she was her contract was up, which is not. I think it ain't up to the summer.
I thought it got renewed.
It ain't up to the summer.
Oh,
It wasn't
okay.
never up. But like I said, like it's genius what they doing with her fighting the guy, especially with the feud with Sami Callihan. Because first of all, that's how she started off. It's funny because she started off fighting like training with Brian Cage. And I think he just dropped the title to Sami Callihan, I think it was.
Yeah, that's true.
So they had Tessa in there wrestling the guy, and I was like, that's smart as hell, because that's probably the biggest star you have. And if you just, make her the world champion and build a company around her, she won't leave y'all in the summer, because I think she will end up in WWE. Because the match against Charlotte, it writes itself.
Yeah.
First of all, WWE a fool to let her go in the first place. She was in the NXT for the longest
But they
time.
said she was a bitch.
She wasn't never signed, but she was always Triple H just kept using her. And then next thing you know, she ended up in Impact. I'm like, what the fuck? How she got
I
that?
read reports she was a bitch.
Well, so was Meredith Brooks, but she got famous on that song.
I was about to say
She's a bitch.
I don't know.
I love her.
Leo Rush seemed to be
I'll
one of
shut
the
up.
biggest dicks besides Enzo and Austin Aries, so he's somehow still there.
Well, apparently ACH is a dick too.
Ooh boy.
I don't even care about him no more. Like, you say you're doing it for the culture, you're really not.
He's
Doing it
doing
for
it to be an
yourself.
ass.
That's my take on it. You're doing it for yourself. I'm talking about it for the culture.
What culture? The Migos album?
They told you to go on TV and smile, smile, smile. So that's what you kept doing. Did you not think a shirt was coming?
And then talking about I saw the shirt on black. I'm like, the site allows you to choose the color. When I seen it was on a white background. And like the site allows you to choose your color. So if friends send a picture of the shirt with a black background, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I see what he's talking about. But I'm like, dude, didn't you have that internally? But nah, I have it internally. But then I'm just gonna start putting everybody on blast, and then start talking about how racist the company is. Like, you signed to the company, knowing it was racist as you said it is. You still signed.
You still signed there.
And I'm like.
What you
And
gonna say?
then Jay Lethal had nothing to do with it. I don't know what the man called Jay Lethal Uncle Tom.
Talking about Uncle Tom.
I was like, what the hell Jay Lethal got to do with any
One
of
thing
this?
about Jay Lethal, I heard nothing good about him. He might be just as big a dick as ACH. He don't show it, but I hear all type of shit about Jay Lethal all the time.
Stuff about him and who's that redhead girl with the glasses?
Oh yeah, I know about that story too.
Yeah,
was it Taylor Hendricks?
Yeah, Taylor Hendricks. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? That makes sense because when they had what was his name? Dang, what was the dude with the white suit who used to come out with him? It was a faction.
Yeah.
And she was like they valet.
Yeah, with Moose and
Dijak.
Yeah.
Dang it.
What was that?
But when what's the name left the company, I cannot think of that man's name. But the guy with the white suit, when he left the company, they kept her with Jay Lethal. Then all of a sudden, shit, she know where to be found.
So you said Taylor Hendricks. I'm like, wait, man, I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't remember the exact name, but
the story is that she got blackballed because she wanted to fuck Jay Lethal.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
I almost confused that with Ricochet. But like, no, that Ricochet had broke up with Tessa. Though.
Yeah, that's why I didn't That's why I didn't, blow a gasket when he called him Uncle Tom. Like other people was like, he probably is. From what I read recently.
I mean, if so, that's one thing. But it would be the same thing when Rob Parker decided to call RG3 a cornball brother. I'm like, really, dude.
But you know, the bad thing about that, Rob Parker don't know nothing about RG3. He don't know how that man is. They call that man that shit just because he's dating a white girl. That's some fucked up shit.
No, because he a Republican. But
that too, and like
I don't know if
that's his belief.
He said, well, Rob Parker at the time he said, I heard. I'm like, dude, you call cornball brother? You heard that he's a Republican?
I read it a couple of places too, but he's not one of those those kind of Republicans. You know the ones.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, dude from Texas, I wouldn't be too shocked, depending on where he's from up there. Well, I'm like, but Rob Parker at that time to say, I heard. They talking, that's how we talking the barbershop. I'm like, ESPN is not the barbershop.
All right, y'all already getting to these comments. I think we done pretty much touched on most of the topics.
yeah, sometimes I doesn't feel like talking about.
I ain't feel like talking about ACH.
Who?
Yeah, we just. I know we skipped over NXT,
Let me
but
just say one more thing about ACH though. The dumbass, you can't quit. You are on a contract. You ain't quit shit. You can refuse to work for them, but they'll just sue your ass.
Yep. I'm like, bro, you have a no complete clause. I'm like, bro, you on that Luke Harper.
And then the thing about it, first of all, he just signed. He just signed. So he probably dead for at least 3 years.
Once again,
no other company would dream of even touching him because they don't want to be sued by WWE.
And number two, depending on how cool Jay Lethal is with us, I'm like, bro, well, where are you going? Because it was he could sign with. I can tell you here at AEW, even they said they're not signing everybody.
Yeah,
they ain't signing everybody's trash.
They got their guy. They're worried about building their own guy than just keep signing everybody. But the thing about Luke Harper and the Revival, AEW actually want those guys. So that would make sense for WWE to say, nah, y'all can't go nowhere yet. But then you got people like Sin Cara, just let them go.
I mean, if they let him go, I don't think he's going to AEW. I think he's probably going to go to Mexico.
No, he want to go to some promotion in Mexico. I think something that Alberto Del Rio doing. And then like with Mike Kanellis, he's clearly going back to Ring of Honor.
If it's there.
Yeah, if it's still there. But that's clearly where he going. He ain't going no AEW.
How old is he going to be in 2024?
Dead.
Then he signed a 5-year deal because Maria got pregnant again and then got mad at WWE. He actually like, hold up. Y'all just keep on using this for a piggy bank when you knock Maria up.
But I feel bad for him. In a way. Mike Kanellis, I feel bad for him. Because all he want to do is wrestle. you know what? With them jobber guys, I always thought they got used at house show, but Mike Canella ain't even doing house show, and all he want to do is wrestle.
Send him, he get punished for that.
He hasn't wrestled a house show in over a year and a half.
I guess about like him knocking up Maria again, then re-signing.
Yeah, that because she was pregnant when they re-signed and they didn't know it.
It was like twice, like this second time it happened. I like at that point, I'm like, dog, that's just on you. Alright.
And I always wanted Maria to come back. I wanted Maria a Ring of Honor to come to WWE because she went to Impact, but we never got in WWE.
Who the hell is Truth Martini?
That's him.
What,
The one I was talking about
suit?
earlier.
Oh,
With the white suit, yeah.
But
I think of the name.
I was thinking, what the hell kind of name is that?
And the
Truth
fact was the
Martini?
House of
James
Truth, I
Bond
think it was. House of Truth, I
Yeah,
think that
House
was
of
called.
Truth, yeah.
That one I used to love Ring of Honor. When Jay Lethal was like the #1 guy, even though he wasn't the champion. He was like TV champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they eventually gave him the belt by beating Jay Briscoe.
War Machine. AJ Styles was still there. Man, they had a roster.
Yeah, I still could not get behind War Machine there.
And that's why I was,
yeah, Red Dragon.
I
Men
said this
Men of
before.
Honor.
I said this before, like NXT got me behind a lot of guys in Ring of Honor. Cause I'm not an El Generico fan. I love Sami Zayn though.
Oh, that guy. The
I mean, we
orphanage.
really don't need to talk about NXT. What more can you say? It's great.
Yeah, well, when we go through the card, but it's only 4 matches.
outside of that, outside of them being on the card, like we can't really talk about the weekly. What more can you say about the weekly show? Is great.
I will say about NXT. NXT ain't getting respect it deserves because I forgot how long it been around. In the beginning, I didn't like some of the storyline. The storyline sometimes felt like a lot of cut and paste. Cause basically the same storyline tweet. At least they have been extremely consistent from then all the way to now. I don't think they have ever completely fucked up anything.
I just hope NXT goes back to doing more backstage segments after Survivor Series because that, if I recall, when they were at an hour, they used to have a lot more promos.
That stuff was pre-recorded.
I guess so, but still.
That's my only issue with NXT. They do too many just match.
You need to talk a little bit.
That's a shame.
We used to get like one long promo, and then we get like 3 short matches because they enhancement match. Then you get a big main event. They had a perfect formula.
Can we just have Mia Yim beat somebody up again?
Here's the thing: if they come back on the promo since they can't pre-record it, then you should do the smart thing everybody does: do them backstage pre-recorded because the fans in the arena won't know.
Right.
So if you try and protect somebody who can't cut a promo correctly. Instead of having to reshoot it in the ring, like, just do it backstage pre-show. And just make sure whoever cutting the promo remembers not to say or do something silly so that way it works out right.
Drugs.
Also, one last thing about the Jordan Miles thing. That shirt was hideous.
That was a horrible shirt.
Whoever makes these shirts,
if he was just mad at the shirt being bad, then sure.
They need to find a new shirt, man.
Why not
What you made it racist?
Wasn't it just his very first ever shirt?
Yeah, it's like when they released all those shirts for like.
But it ain't like the whole Gucci thing, because the Gucci thing, like, it was like a kind of hoodie that went up to your face and shit. That was some racist shit.
Bro,
But the Jordan Miles shirt, it wasn't racist to me because I was like, okay, if that's supposed to be him, you can't put it on a brown shirt. It gotta be a black shirt.
Then for the black shirt, where it look at it like a blackface thing, like, the shirt default is white, but you can pick any color. And then they changed the designs to make it look like a Rolling Stones logo with Jordan Miles on it. You know, it looked more like the Space Jam. The Toon Squad logo with his name on it though. But that way it ended up looking like so he remade it in this strip. And then they threw some shade in there because he said nobody bought any of the shirts anyway. So,
but all the WWE shirts is garbage. You seen Seth Rollins? All of them shits is trash.
All the NXT shirts are just generic. Like they are some of the shittiest.
I mean, I don't know who they got doing that, but they need to hire pages. They need to hire fucking Sasha's husband to do the shirts, cause unless he is doing.
They got
shirts.
the CFO money of all shirt makers.
I'll give Sasha's husband this. He can make an outfit except for his own wife, but that's beside the point.
I mean, he
need to do
don't
the
reveal
shirts.
the goodies, man.
His is part of the point. Even Sasha is one of us. With that little comic she posted. Well, manga style, she'll be holding a pair of shorts. shorts up here and just blushes and said, "Will you please wear shorts now?" And it showed Bailey just mad. No.
He said, "Well, no, she didn't make it. Somebody drew it. She saw and tagged her in it, so she put it in that story."
Well,
that's what a lot of people do.
That's pretty funny. Let's go ahead and get on these predictions.
But Sasha is one of us. She knows.
An hour talking about other shit.
That's also why Bailey's good.
But it's random wrestling.
She knows too.
Random wrestling, yeah.
Bailey should just tease that one time.
And it's been so long since we did one of these because of the big gap. Last was at the beginning of October.
Yeah, because I don't know what that other pay-per-view. What was that? That event that happened?
I don't know. I heard it was a hostage crisis.
Shit,
yeah.
that shit lost so many fans.
I don't know what's going on.
And the AEW show was so long ago. No point in talking about it.
There's an AEW show?
All right, we get to hear this all.
We kind of talked about it already.
Oh, we did?
Kind of.
Do we get to hear about it?
With the whole sanction thing.
We get to hear about it all over again in about 6 months. About them being held hostage again.
All I know is that ramp better not come back for Cody's sake. Because, boy, that was bad.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's go to NXT TakeOver. Was it War Games?
Just say Chicago. It's War Games, but yeah, Chicago.
Oh shit, they back in Chicago again.
Mm-hmm.
War Games is the perfect name for it.
Chicago 5.
This could be Chicago what?
4 or 5. It's one of those.
Yeah, it's up there. They go to Chicago a lot for TakeOver.
All right. The first match is according to Base God Wikipedia, is the War Games match. Well, the first one. It's Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Tegan Nox, and Mia Yim versus Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Kay Lee Ray. Not Kylie Ray, but Kay Lee Ray.
First of all, the heel team is stacked.
Mm-hmm.
That shit all of them stacked.
Both teams are stacked.
That's why I say NXT got the best women's roster. From top to bottom.
Yeah.
Especially looking at the Survivor Series team. We'll get into that later.
Ooh, what?
Raw and SmackDown. Well, Raw team actually pretty good.
Yeah, SmackDown team.
SmackDown team is trash, and
Oh
that's
my
the
God.
point I was making earlier about.
Bailey,
you got
Sasha,
Bailey, and then Jobbers.
Garbage.
Okay, it's 9:52, so I don't know how long it'll take to
Yeah.
They got Shayna Baszler. So I'm going with Shayna's team.
No, I'm picking Rhea's team. Well, I like Shayna's team better, but I'm picking Rhea's team.
Mia's fucked up. Rhea's gonna call straight in the end.
You know what? Let's see. Can people get into that match is the question.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they
And
can.
on top.
Will Dakota Kai fuck them over? That's the question.
I don't think she'll fuck them over. If she fuck up anybody, it'll be Shayna.
You know what? I'm going to go with the faces. I think the faces are going to win.
Well,
Even though that heel team is... Huh?
I'm going with the heel team.
Oh, even though that heel team is stacked, I think the faces are going to win.
I hate this match, though. Because the build-up was amazing. Because everybody wanted to fight Shayna. Now you got 3 of the people who want to fight Shayna on her team.
There's gonna be. I bet there's gonna be a spot in there where everybody just beats the shit out of Shayna.
That would be funny as hell. But I don't remember how this shit started. Rhea Ripley showed up, and then I forgot who she beat. And then the next week, Io Shirai beat somebody. It was Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair beat somebody. She beat Dakota Kai actually, and she wanted a shot at Shayna. So then Rhea and Bianca were getting into it because both of them wanted a shot at Shayna. Then Io beat Mia Yim, and she was like, it ain't gonna be Bianca or Rhea, it's gonna be me. And then Rhea come out and start talking shit to Io. I was like, this shit is amazing right now. Like, who was gonna face Shayna? That same night, Tegan Nox make her debut, and Shayna Baszler come out there and confront her. So then Tegan Nox like, okay, put the title on the line. And Shayna like, what have you done to deserve a title shot? So I'm like, okay, this shit's amazing. Now, who is going to face Shayna? Then next thing you know, they start dividing them up. All like, oh shit, they finna build to a war game. So they done forgot about fighting Shayna.
We're gonna fight. We're on your side with the war games, but so this match ends, we beating your ass.
I just don't get it because Bianca and Io, the shit they went through with Shayna, now they backing her up.
Yeah, I know.
When Bailey beat the shit out of Shayna, they should have just said, oh well. Like, we really don't need her. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah, that's the one confusing thing about it. They hate each other, and they're on the same team. But every time I read something about brand warfare, somebody's complaining about them being on the same team, but they're totally okay with this. Very strange.
I don't know. Just like patriotism.
Yeah, nationalism. Huh?
Well, I want to go there.
You can
would.
You can clearly tell they added NXT to Survivor Series was the last season.
That's the wrong decade.
From the way they treated it, it looked like SmackDown was the last minute.
This ain't Diakas wasn't on camera.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, up at the end of it.
I mean, they sunning SmackDown, dog. I don't appreciate that.
That's the only thing that sucks that we want to know what's going on with SmackDown till tomorrow after this is done.
It kind of bullshit that Cesaro ain't on Team SmackDown because every time SmackDown invade, he the first one out there. he is so Team SmackDown.
Yeah.
And you know the funny thing, like I don't get off topic a little bit, but you know when the SmackDown guys come out there and everybody wearing their shirts, right? NXT, Raw,
yep.
SmackDown got on the back in big letters Fox. Nobody else has that on their shirt. You would think Raw would have USA on the back. Nope. SmackDown wants you to know that they're a Fox. That we ain't SmackDown, we a Fox.
Yes, the SmackDown got the worst leader of all the teams. Roman Reigns ain't showed up to invade nobody.
One time.
What kind of fucking leader is he?
One time
and
he showed up.
Baron Corbin Punk, what kind of king is this? This sorry
That
ass leadership.
Hey, that was Baron Corbin brought the dog
That's
out.
why SmackDown getting sunned.
The first people to hit from SmackDown was the Lucha House
Yeah,
Party.
Lucha House Roman Reigns.
Hey, here's the thing. Roman Reigns trying to lead his team through strife, bro.
No,
they gotta get beat down.
Nah,
they gotta get beat down first. Then they gonna understand that this is real. This is real. It ain't gonna matter.
Roman got delegate those assholes. You taking his half of
Probably want to call. We ain't on there yet. So
But outside of that terrible promo, that's the one gem in that terrible promo that Corbin cut in Britain. Roman Reigns is not a good leader. I agree with him 100% because if he was some hell of a leader, he'd have showed up on every show to beat some ass. He disappeared somewhere.
Seth Rollins looking like a better leader than Roman.
I know, right?
Hey, well, Seth Rollins technically the leader of the Shield.
Well,
Yeah.
that's how Rollins
But
spent it after he turned heel.
Roman said he
Never
was a
heard
locker room leader. If you were a locker room leader, lead the SmackDown locker room.
Yeah,
Stop
but
he had
hiding.
Yeah, but
he had to leave the locker
some,
room.
some folks lead by example. Some folks just lead with energy. When they yell and believe in the Shield, Roman Reigns put the most heart and soul into yelling believe
All
in
I
the
know
Shield.
is when SmackDown gets swept again, I'm blaming Roman. That's his problem.
We can talk about that when we get to Survivor. What's the name, Matt?
If the sweep does happen, but it's going to end up being. I hope the sweep gonna be NXT.
I don't think the sweet
Oh shit!
I'll get into my theory
I
when we
got
get to
this
Survivor
one
Series.
again. Just like the Knicks. What a horrible season. Okay. We already chose, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All
Did
right.
you pick?
Yeah,
we
picked the heel
I
team.
picked the heels.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Who you pick?
The face.
Okay, yeah, we split.
All right, cool.
So 3 heels, 1 face.
No, I picked Faith.
Oh,
I picked Rhea team.
It's deuce.
Okay.
It's deuce.
Cause I think Dakota gonna do something.
All right. Next match is also a War Games match. It's the Undisputed Era. We already know who the fuckers are in there. Versus Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Dijakovic. Whatever the hell his
Yeah,
name
you
is.
said it right.
And Vacant. Because we don't know who that
Man,
fourth
they got the
person
greatest partner ever. They can.
is. Yeah. It's TBA.
Fourth
That's his
person-
cousin.
Oh, I know who that's
is it gonna be Riddle? Oh, never mind. Riddle's already.
Velveteen Dream. That's what it's gonna be.
He's
Good.
still injured.
Yeah, he's injured, but
Yeah, as
we
far
don't
as
know how bad it
as
is.
far as we know, he's injured.
He could be ready now.
So you know what? I'm picking the team with Vacant on it because I know who's gonna fill in.
Here's the thing, though. If it is Dream, you can't put him right back in War Games.
This is the
Especially if
third.
you got a bad back.
If you think about it, this is the
Allegedly.
third freaking War Games match the Undisputed Era's been in.
Yep.
I'm so glad Dream is
That's
on.
crazy.
I was so glad Dream is on NXT and not Raw SmackDown. Cause all the injuries that will basically kill his push.
Among other things.
If New Day can get over it, he'll be fine. But injury.
Well,
What?
New Day dances around.
I would have to pick Tommaso Ciampa because they gotta position him to face Adam.
So,
Baby.
I'm going with the Men of Honor.
You know what? I think. Actually, you know, I'm gonna change my pick. I think I'm going with the. Hold up, who's on? Keith Lee? No. My pick's staying the same.
Yeah, Keith Lee been looking like a beast lately.
yeah.
No, pick's staying the same. I'm sticking with
I
that.
just wish Matt Riddle was still in the match.
Yeah. Bro.
But somebody still got a neck injury for something that happened 3 weeks ago.
To be it.
The bro Derek.
See, they can make me think, but I'm like, who could it really be?
Hey, that's Finn Balor, man. Cashing checks and breaking necks.
Is there any chance? I'm trying to think. Is there any chance of anybody from the main roster? I don't know. Whatever. I can't think of who's gonna be from the main roster if somebody from there would just jump to NXT.
Cesaro.
That's what it should be, Cesaro.
If it's Cesaro, I would definitely.
He should jump ship.
You know what?
Come to NXT, Cesaro.
I'm picking the Men of Honor, but if Cesaro is the fifth man or whoever, I'll switch my pick.
Now, who's in UK that would be worth joining their team?
Pete Dunne.
Well, he's already got a match. That's why I ruled him out. Because the reason I said that because Kaylee Ray came from nowhere.
What about Walter?
He's a heel, ain't he?
Yeah, he's a heel.
Never mind, not Walter.
That's why I don't think there is nobody.
Dang.
What if it's Tyler Bate?
Oh, that's a good one.
That was the other guy I was thinking of.
It might be Tyler Bate.
That's the only reason I bring that up because when Kaylee Ray came out there, like I did not see that coming at all.
Aleister Black?
That shit came out of nowhere. He's
Hey,
still waiting for somebody to knock on that door, ain't he?
Buddy Murphy knocked Monday.
Oh, somebody knocked finally?
Yeah.
Fight me.
He's gonna get Dark Ritual.
That'd be a good match though, Buddy Murphy. And,
I think so. Yeah.
That to be announced is gonna be interesting.
That's up. Well, we'll get that later. But
If it's Dream, cool.
If
If it's
everybody
Dream,
pick-
I'll be like,
Yeah, it's gonna be Marty Scurll. Anyway,
that would be great.
it's like, what the fuck he doing here?
What
the fuck?
No, you can put two asterisks: Cesaro or Marty Squirrel.
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 He could be in
Marty
the crowd.
Squirrel.
He might be sitting in the crowd, Marty Squirrel.
You never know.
Could be Jordan Miles.
God damn,
It could be my boy Isaiah Scott. Swerve.
He put AC.
He been giving a little push.
Jordan Miles like, well, they're still paying me, so.
Son.
For them, they're just stuff his ass off for 3 minutes straight.
Okay, let's go to the next match.
Triple H could be a turn.
This is
let's
an
hope
easy
not.
one, but I know it's gonna be amazing.
Oh no, Triple H said he wasn't gonna do it. He said in an interview.
I don't trust Triple H.
No, not a kayfabe interview. A real
I still don't trust Triple H. No, I'm just about it. I don't trust him.
Sledgehammers. Okay, Matt Riddle versus Finn Balor.
Balor.
Yeah, Finn got to win.
Balor.
He has to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I said this was the easy one.
Okay.
The match gonna be amazing, but
Oh, also,
Do I think it'll end clean? I don't know.
so the Bloody Sunday was originally a brain buster before they changed it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was a They he called it the 1916 now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But that was the move he used as his finish in New Japan.
I'm assuming this would not involve the demon, right?
Oh, he should never go demon as long as he heal. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Unless it's this is some kind of street fight type match.
I was about to say, well, why didn't he do it on the main route? But then it gets, I think the brain buster was
He
banned.
should paint himself all white.
Nobody did brain buster on the main roster until recently.
It's not banned because AJ Styles been using the move.
No, I know. I mean, recently.
Yeah, he used it
because before when Finn Balor got to the main roster, his Bloody Sunday was what it was, but recently they started back using brain busters because Dawson uses the brain buster,
yeah.
AJ uses the brain buster, and a couple other people do it.
Yeah,
but
the brain buster was banned.
Yeah, I don't know if it was banned, but nobody was doing them. But now they do them again.
It might have been banned, but somebody did it when he wasn't supposed to. I think in the Saudi show. Then was it Debra who took one? I think Brian took one. No, I don't think Brian ever went to Saudi.
Yeah,
I think it involved Brian. Yeah, I think he took a brain buster substitute ahead.
He went to Saudi the very first time. The
But
greatest
yeah,
Royal
all I
Rumble.
know is the Brainbuster.
Ain't never going back.
The Brainbuster had disappeared from WWE for a long time until a couple of months until earlier this year.
I think it was either Brian doing something. I think it was Brian just taking more bumps than he's normally wanted to take. Where we expect him to take, or the side. It wanted somebody did the Brainbuster there, and then I didn't notice, but I thought it was a botched suplex at first. I was like, but then somebody said, "Oh, was that a Brainbuster?" I was like, no, that's a botch. It's banned, but I guess it happened around then.
We go to the next match.
Okay.
So we're unanimous on Finn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody picking Finn, I guess.
Okay, now we have the triple threat to determine the number one contendership for the NXT Championship at Survivor Series. We have.
They came out of left field.
Yeah.
Huh?
Not the match, that whole number one contendership thing at Survivor Series.
Oh no, they said that today this week actually.
Yeah, this week. That's what I'm saying. You knew the match was coming. It was clearly going that way. But then to make it a number one contender match.
NXT just remember that's a good thing for NXT. They about to get whoever in it go get them main roster checks. That's what's up.
Okay, so we have Pete Dunne, we have Killian Dane, and we have Damian Priest.
This is an easy one for me, Pete Dunne. He's the only face in the match. And they're going to do face versus heel. So it's going to be Pete Dunne versus Adam Cole.
You know, you're probably right.
Your logic is right.
I would love for it to be Killian Dane, but
I'm picking Killian Dane just because.
I like Damian Priest too. I like everybody in this match.
I'm going with Damian Priest, just, he's a weirdo.
I'm going to go with Pete Dunne, like he said, because
Damian
versus
Priest,
heel.
Pete Dunne
WWE's,
versus Adam Cole going to be amazing. I think that's what's going to happen.
WWE's darling, how do you say his damn name? The emo guy from AEW.
Who?
Darby Allin?
Yeah,
Darby
that guy.
Allin.
That Damian Priest equal or something?
Hell
No.
Darby Allin looked like a little kid.
That dude looks like...
Cause Damian Priest, I never really noticed him.
He looks like a wrestling version of
That's
Little
another
Pete.
guy. I don't care about. I don't like Darby Allin.
Damian Priest is he's one of Vince's prototypes. I'll put it that way.
Swole.
7 feet tall, muscles.
But he can do a lot
What
of
was wrong with
crazy
shit.
shit.
Peppermint Martinez? I love that name.
He can do a lot of flips like that. Dijak. That's what I'm calling him.
Yeah, because he had a match against Keith Lee before they went to USA.
Yeah, that shit was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was good at match.
They killed each
Two
other.
big guys
Just doing crazy shit.
What?
All right, let's go to Server Series.
Wait, so, who I picked there?
I picked Pete Dunne.
I picked Dunne. You picked Dane, didn't you?
I got Dame. I think Diakas with Damian Priest.
I want Damian Priest because I'm a weirdo.
I don't know. Match would be great versus Adam Cole.
Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah.
If I were Pete Dunne, I would just like hide on the outside, let them two big bulls beat each other up, right? Then I'd steal the pin. Adam Cole got to go through War Games, so he should be easy pickings in this night. Instant
8
championship.
matches.
8 matches.
And SmackDown hasn't even happened yet.
Okay.
And it just
I
plays
think
like this.
SmackDown is not going to be used to put more matches on the show. I think SmackDown is going to be used to confirm some teams and whatnot. And
Yeah, because they already teased that Raw, NXT, and SmackDown will be on
Yeah, because
SmackDown.
I think they already got everything set up. Except for that, they even got Universal title. I don't think they're going to add nothing else.
Yeah, look at this card. Yeah, it can't. It's Survivor Series.
They
Yeah, I
need to
think-
just keep this many because those two Team Raw, those traditional Survivor Series matches, 15 people,
Yeah,
twice.
And who's the U.S. champion? Is it still Nakamura?
It's AJ Styles.
I mean, Intercontinental.
Yeah, Nakamura.
He on one of the teams, ain't he?
No.
He's
Oh, he
in
not?
Triple threat.
I didn't even know he was still
Triple
champion.
Threat. Yeah, you're right. Triple Threat.
Well, they were finna take the title off him.
Oh, yeah, they were, but they changed.
That's the only thing that came good for that whole Saudi Arabia thing.
But plans changed. But yeah,
$11.99.
yeah. So this SmackDown will only be used to build for the pay-per-view because there's nothing else they can add. Everybody's involved, so it's all good.
Unless you take time for Nakamura.
Which ain't gonna happen.
All right,
Put it on the Miz and just ruin the match.
let's go run through this.
That I agree with you 100%.
Wait, Miz on Raw. Thank God.
Oh my god.
No, he on SmackDown. Damn.
I'm like, go ahead. He can switch shows. He can quit Raw.
Yeah,
He
I
can
mean,
quit like Brock.
I mean, I would quit too if I had a leader like Roman Reigns who don't want to go fight.
Alright,
He was trying to find leukemia. Anyway, he wanted to beat him one more time. Brock Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio. No holds barred match for the WWE Champ. You know what?
You know what?
I'm gonna get my first match wrong. Cause I'm picking Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
Me too.
Bro, this would be such a hate crime. Even Trump would be
Because
saying.
this is what I want Ray to beat this man so badly. So badly. Because we know when Brock beats Ray, we ain't gonna see the title again until what? The WrestleMania? He ain't no Fox. Remember, Fox was supposed to keep him around.
Ray got his pipe.
That's just gonna make the match competitive. But Brock, I think Brock's gonna kill this man and keep the belt. I'm still picking Ray.
Have Cain Velasquez had surgery yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not gonna show.
Yeah, he's still on crutches.
Hey, Dominic might show up with a chair. You never know.
Well, Brock definitely wins.
Like on NXT, Nikki Cross finally did the smart thing. She brought a trash can lid, and that trash can lid put in work.
Bro, she went old school.
I mean, she took everybody out.
You know, I just want false hope and see something with Rey Mysterio, so I'm going with Ray.
I'm going with Ray as well.
This could be a damn hate crime.
Because I think Ray... No, I thought Ray was going to win when they made the match. I was like, Ray might win this, so that's what I'm picking.
I hope Ray win it.
This.
At least he's bringing a pipe, so he should last longer than Kofi.
Man, I hope Ray win it. But Brock Lesnar... I'm going with Ray. I hope Ray win it.
See, Brock wouldn't have quit if they actually had a leader in the SmackDown locker room.
Here's the thing.
Look who Brock leader in that, Phil.
For our long-time viewers of this show, this is the first Brock championship match. The X-Dog is not mad if Brock wins because he actually did a good story with this.
I agree with that. That's why I want Ray to win.
There's a story.
Because of the story. He beat the hell out of that
they
son
actually did a
twice.
story with this one. I'm shocked
Well,
too.
you know.
I'm shocked as you are, Diakas.
Ray also needs to win because Dio died for this.
Yeah. He beat Dio yet.
Hell, can we replace Dio with Samoa Joe, please?
Or a body
Best,
pillow.
Monday was the best commentary didn't have since
I honestly
they
think
switched
that's what
teams.
they're going.
Also, can we just
He
beat...
gonna pull a CM Punk.
I know he was
Right.
green, but boy, I ain't think he was that
Let's
green.
just keep Cole off the broadcast. I'm sick of Cole. Let's put Cole backstage and replace him with Felipe. Come on, Vince.
We stuck with Cole till he retires.
Oh,
Well, there ain't no Raw versus any. There ain't no brand supremacy match. It's just I need to beat the hell out of Brock.
God, I'm sick of Cole.
I hope it's dominant.
Because Cole ruined SmackDown commentary.
So we all pick Ray, or did you
Yep.
pick? Oh, okay.
Everybody's Ray.
That's shocking. We
weird.
all got that one wrong.
Yeah. All right. Okay, let's go with the a brand supremacy triple threat. We're gonna hear that a lot. Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Shayna Baszler.
Damn.
That is easy for me. Shayna Baszler.
You know what? I'm picking Bayley.
I think Baylor's gonna win it too because she became an afterthought.
Yeah, I know. She been getting her ass handed to her, except for that one time on NXT. And that's a lot of ass to be handed to her. But
Assassin Bailey's best Bailey.
But I'm picking Shayna.
I like Emo Bayley.
Because you never know when Sasha's going to show up with that collection of
And
knives.
Shayna gonna be in War Games. She might not be up.
You know, somebody got to get stabbed.
That's why the War Game placement was just the wrong time.
Well, Bailey's SmackDown, so she might have a match on Saturday.
I'm
on
going
Friday.
with, I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch. Just for reasons. Hey,
I like this match because it's not
my buddy.
predictable.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna go with Bailey.
Hold on.
Yeah, because she been getting her ass. It's in the wall. She's been getting her ass whooped so much. I think she gonna win this.
I pick Shayna. So
Anyway, okay, let's go to the next match. The Viking Raiders versus the New Day versus the Undisputed Era. God damn, they can get their asses whooped. A brand supremacy triple threat tag team match.
it pissed me off when they put the belts on the New Day
Exactly.
because I wanted the revival in this match. I got what I wanted, I guess, on NXT this week because that match was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But you throw the War Raiders in the Viking Raiders. The Viking is.
Eric and Ivo.
Yeah, Eric and Hanson and
Hanson and Rowe.
Hanson and Rowe.
those guys. You throw them in there, it would have just been
Hanson and
amazing.
That's War Machine.
That's War. I mean, Viking Raiders.
Those
That's
guys.
Eric
That's their actual names.
Hanson's the one who's. Rowe is the one that's.
It's still on Rowe boots. If you look at his boots, it still say Rowe.
Yeah.
Which one? I forgot which one did Ricochet's taunt on the other night. I posted it in the chat.
Well, it can't be Ivar.
Yeah.
What, did he sprang off the ropes and did a flip or something?
Yep. One of the fat guys did it.
All right, it was Ivar.
Yeah.
Because he's the high flyer of the team.
Yeah, the bigger one is Rowe.
But my pick is obviously
Hanson. The big one is
Bobby
Hanson.
Fish and Cal O'Reilly.
Even though they're probably gonna be dead.
They might be dead, but I'm still picking them.
Yeah, you are Red Dragon for life.
Since the fact that New Day could take L's, I don't know, but Kofi hasn't had the big win since Brock. So that's where I'm leaning towards New Day, but I'm gonna ride with Gohan with the Men of Honor, even though they're kind of beat down.
Yeah,
I think
they're gonna be beat down, but
Oh, they're gonna be destroyed.
Cause NXT tag team wrestling definitely better than Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
Way better. I think.
except for the Revival, who should have been in that match.
Fuck the
Yeah, they
Revival.
should.
You know they should have been.
Yeah, forever the Revival.
No. Fuck the Revival.
Yeah, forever the Revival.
Flip the
Is there a
Revival.
history behind that or something?
History behind what?
The fuck the Revival.
Yeah, point.
Yeah,
You got,
Cody.
yeah, you got to point at the camera.
Is there a reason?
Turn around,
No, is there a reason why
dramatically
he
point
said
at the
that?
camera. Fuck the
Because
Revival.
The Revival were calling themselves the best tag team in the world, and the Young Bucks think they're the best tag team in the world. So Cody took the Young Bucks side, and then of course, you know what they do on being the Elite. They take shots at WWE.
Oh.
So fuck the Revival.
Okay, I'm like, I'm like, what? I said, no, okay, they're like, what, they call the Revival in the end? Is that what Cody said?
In that argument, both teams had a point, because the Revival actually does do tag team wrestling, especially. The Young Bucks just do a bunch of spots. But to Cody's point, the Revival has a month in the PC to put their matches together so they can have them excellent takeover matches. And the Young Bucks have to go out there on the fly every night.
And super kick.
So they both have points, but you know. I honestly do think the Young Bucks are better, but I like the Revival better because
Matt
they actually
Jackson.
tag team.
Matt
wrestle.
Jackson already a better seller than Charlotte.
I think I'll split it this way. I think the Revival definitely better wrestle, but the Young Bucks are probably more entertaining. Unless you really like old school, cut the ring off and beat the ass for 5 minutes, heel tag team.
Hell, that's what happened to the Revival.
I like
Wednesday.
that. That's why I like the Revival.
Hell, the Revival got their own strategy used against them.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
because that's how Fish and O'Reilly fight, and they like that would make Fish and O'Reilly so good because they can do both styles. They can do the high flying shit because they're smaller guys, and they can do the technical shit because they both technical guys. Both of their finishers are submission,
I still ain't
which is
picked.
weird because their tag team finisher is not a submission.
You know, New Day's gonna take the pin, and I think Ivar's gonna pin him. So I'm going
I know
with
the Viking Raiders ain't getting pinned. So it's gonna be the New Day.
And it's gonna be Kofi. We all know this.
Yeah,
Well,
It's a damn shame what they're doing to the GOAT.
but yeah, he is the GOAT.
when you're that protected that L's are like fall off you like Teflon,
I mean, even Jordan Miles called him a legend. That seals it. He's the MLK of WWE. There you go. I
I
agree.
still don't know if Jordan Miles meant that as a compliment.
yeah, that's a compliment.
Martin Luther King.
I don't know, cause you get some of these ultra woke brothers, and for them MLK and M so cause they up at they Malcolm X or they Black Panthers or something like dog. Y'all niggas need to chill cause y'all ain't shooting no white person.
Yeah, be careful. You might get shot before the congregation.
So Diaka, who you pick?
Oh, I picked somebody? Oh, shit.
I don't remember.
I'm going with... Wait, y'all said that New Day's going to take the L?
Yeah, that's
I'll
it.
go with the New Day then. Yes! Yes! Oh, okay. Next, okay, we have the 5-on-5-on-5.
God, it's too many people.
Yeah, I know.
They need to have a couple of them hanging out in the ring.
Well, not really. Not. I mean, 5-on-5-on-5 Women's Survivor Series Triple Threat Elimination Match. Jesus, that match is gonna take 2 hours.
Ooh, I see who getting eliminated.
No, it
first.
ain't.
I already
SmackDown.
see it.
Because 3 of SmackDown team getting thrown out like a minute. Easy.
Okay.
Bro,
Nah.
Team SmackDown is garbage. Holy shit.
If somebody on Team Raw, they're definitely getting eliminated first.
Nope.
Yep.
Okay.
Even though then again they're not doing anything with Charlotte.
I
She
will
might get
say the
eliminated.
names of the members of each team. We have Charlotte Flair for Team Raw. Charlotte Flair, Natalya, Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Sarah Logan.
Sarah Logan getting eliminated right off.
Okay, good. We on the same.
Team SmackDown is Sasha Banks, Carmella, Dana Brooke,
Second.
Lacey Evans,
Garbage.
and Nikki Cross.
Garbage. Oh, not you, Nikki, but the other two. Garbage.
Team NXT is
Whoever survives that
Whoever
war game.
survived War Games. I'm like,
Oh, hold up.
I'm gonna predict the team.
Team NXT still vacant?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's whoever
I'm
survives
gonna
war
predict
games
the
and not
team.
Shayna.
I'm predicting
NXT.
the team. It's gonna be Rhea Ripley. It's gonna
Okay.
be Tegan Knox. It's gonna be Bianca Belair, Mia Yim, and Candice LeRae.
Hey,
So Dakota Kai ain't making that team either.
Damn it.
And they ain't gonna put EO on that
See,
team.
y'all had a whole month, man, and y'all still got vacant. What y'all doing?
They gotta make sure they gotta see who's not limping.
Yeah, they don't want to ruin their takeover matches. Because if you go with that team, I said, like, why is Bianca on there? She just fought against them. But it's gonna be something weird like that. It's gonna be the 4 women who was on SmackDown. I didn't watch, so I don't know who the 4 were. Who were the 4 women on SmackDown?
So I think Bailey.
I can't remember.
Mia Yim was one of them because I remember you told me about that one.
Yep.
And I know Rhea Ripley was, so that's 2 of them.
One Dakota Kai one of them?
Yeah, Dakota Kai was
She
there.
was on that team?
Uh-huh.
Tegan Knox wasn't on the team?
She was there too. Both.
Okay, so I'm wrong then. It's gonna be those 4, and it's gonna be either Candice LeRae or Bianca Belair.
Probably gonna put Bianca on there.
Whichever one of those 2 survive.
Need somebody else black besides Sasha.
Okay,
so.
now my pick. Team NXT.
Charlotte's there, so I'm picking Team Raw.
Same here.
Hey,
Team
those,
Raw.
those are great picks. You can't go wrong with
Wait.
Charlotte.
okay.
Charlotte has some great
And
picks.
she got the Kabuki Warriors. Ooh, I gotta go get off. Ooh.
Cause SmackDown.
See that was
I love the Kabuki Warriors, but maybe
Well,
SmackDown team is Bayley,
Sasha's-
Sasha, Nikki, and Garbage.
oh yeah, Sasha and Bayley.
Sasha is
Ooh,
carrying-
ooh.
Sasha's
Yeah.
carrying dead weight.
Oh yeah, ain't no
Nikki
Bayley.
Cross.
It's just Sasha. Yeah, she can't do it alone. Hey, Lacey Evans, that's a good person on the team.
She gonna take out Kyrie.
Carmella and
Lacey-
Dana Brooke though. No,
Lacey-
no.
Lacey-
See, that has no shot.
Lacey ain't even been on television in the last 3 weeks. That's how I know they taking the L. No chance.
Carmella's taking out
But-
Sarah Logan.
They knew they couldn't do it without them jobbers.
Cause Carmella, sorry.
Nikki a good pick.
Yeah, Nikki's
If
a
only
good pick,
Alexa
but
wasn't hurt. First of all, if Alexa was able to go, I would have picked Team SmackDown.
yeah, of course.
But because she would have carried the team. But since they ain't got their All Star,
Sasha Ray pulls some knives out.
yeah, she need to stab Dana in the back. And then, Bayley need to just do double duty. I'm sorry, SmackDown need help.
SmackDown. That is like,
Oh,
Oh my
yes.
gosh, look at this
team
SmackDown team.
Oh,
is
yeah,
one
man.
of the worst teams I have ever seen
Oh
assembled.
yeah, you're right. Bayley isn't on that team. Damn, I just thought about that.
I
What
swore for the whole
Team-
time I was thinking. The whole time I was thinking Sasha Bayley and others, but they ain't no Bayley
No,
either.
it's just Sasha and a job
So
squad.
it's Sasha, Nikki Cross, and Garbage. Oh man, they already lost.
They got some work.
It's Team Raw.
SmackDown
Easy.
got some work to do.
I know.
Okay, for that reason, I'm going with SmackDown.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cause NXT gonna come in there limp, so I'm telling you, Team Raw got the
Yeah,
advantage.
easily. I mean, Charlotte can they just have Charlotte pin everybody
Charlotte-
else.
Even though they're gonna be down
You forget-
4 against 5 versus 5, because Sarah Logan
You
get pinned
forget
right off.
you're
wait.
dealing with a master of knives
Yeah.
here.
Hey, yeah, did they call it like I wanted? It's triple
What?
threat, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
I
a
mean,
triple
say.
threat elimination match.
Well, I want to know is it gonna be 3 people in the ring, though. I mean,
Probably.
That's how it should go.
It should be like
That
that.
should be like
if
that.
it's 3 people in the ring, then I might give it. Then I can see how SmackDown can win.
I mean,
This-
it's gonna be a lot of backstabbing. How many times I gotta tell you this?
I mean, going into the match, if Raw has the advantage. First of all, they had the advantage when they said Charlotte Flair was their
Yeah,
captain.
exactly. That's
And
all
the,
they
other,
needed.
the other 4 members didn't even
Hell,
matter.
Charlotte don't even have to tag out.
We could take
It's over already.
we could take Natalya and the Kabuki Warrior off and put the Iconics.
I should just took out Sarah Logan and Taylor added the Iconics.
That's a lot of silicone in the ring. At
Yeah,
one
just
time,
put the
bro.
Iconics on.
That's a lot of
The
silicone.
team would be much weaker, but still strong because of Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
You got Oscar. We got Oscar and Kyrie Sane as heel, so somebody finna get fucked over.
And the Kabuki Warrior's been on point since they turned heel.
Somebody get missed.
I wonder where that push came from, because I thought they were just a thrown together team.
Oh, probably because
No, they wanted to do the tag team, but where the push came from, That's good.
Probably because Kyrie Sane said, I want to leave. And they's like, hold on.
Oh, wait.
hold on.
I didn't hear that. Kyrie Sane want to leave?
Yeah, according to Dave. Now, this is Meltzer, so
Meltzer,
take it with a grain of
all
salt.
right. Meltzer's source has been
But
awful.
he
for the
said
past.
he's heard that Kyrie Sane wants to leave, not Oscar, but Kyrie said Oscar wants to stay. She likes it in the U.S., but Kyrie Sane wants to go.
Man, she's having too much fun with her
Yeah, I'm
YouTube
about to say,
channel.
I'm just probably having a great time right now.
She's having a great
Bro,
time.
YouTube channel. Bro, Oscar just. She having the time of her life.
It felt like, look at that team like, hey man, Raw's team is too strong. Let's just throw on Sarah Logan. I like Sarah Logan, but she ain't done shit. Like she just screamed like instant elimination. Now don't get me wrong, so do Carmella and Dana Brooke, but they're blonde. They got a shot.
I'm done.
Sarah Logan don't.
I'm done with this crazy ass shit.
Well, on to the men.
All right, let's go to the 5-on-5-on-5. Oh wait, there's only never mind. Any more fives? There will be a Jared Fogle commercial. Men's Survivor Series triple threat elimination match. Team Raw. Okay, we have Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre. Say that again.
It's a popular thing.
I can't even do it.
I'm sorry, Seth, but that's what we're doing now. We're doing it.
Okay, I'm gonna go through Team Raw again.
Still my guy.
I heard a boo. Hold on. Seth Rollins.
Fucking geek.
I got so not cool. Who the hell talks like that? That shit start. He's so not cool.
Oh, it's actually one of his quotes. He said, I guess Seth Rollins isn't cool nowadays.
Yeah,
And they took it and ran with it.
That's what you do. You embrace that
Okay.
shit. It ain't work, but he tried.
We know about Seth Rollins when he got on my damn nerves trying to kill Edge.
John.
Oh my.
John. Okay.
Just start with Drew McIntyre.
Nah, man. Okay.
You know that fucking geek to catch.
You got a geek. Then the next guy's a goon.
The guy's not cool. Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Ricochet.
Damn, they got a lineup.
Yeah, they got a squad.
Yeah. Versus Team SmackDown. Oh my God. Roman Reigns.
Boo. Garbage ass leader. Don't want to fight with the troops.
Man, that's the big dog.
Come on, man. He must still be in Afghanistan. I mean, hold on, Saudi Arabia. My
Hey,
bad.
wait a minute now.
Colonel Mustafa.
I just looked
Mustafa
at-
Ali.
I just looked at a key number.
I look at his name, baby.
Yeah, Mustafa got his first
Finally.
name.
Colonel Mustafa Ali.
First name, last name.
I just seen a
Colonel
key.
Mustafa Ali.
I just seen a key member for Team SmackDown that might
Braun
win for.
Strowman.
Not that guy.
Lord.
Bro, that guy's
Okay,
been.
now.
Hey, I wasn't talking about that guy.
I feel sorry for
I'm
King.
talking about the next guy.
I feel sorry for
King
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 and
Corbin.
Oh hell no.
And Shorty G.
Man, bro, Shawty G's gonna get it on, bro.
Shorty G. Shorty G.
He's gonna.
You know that? Oh my God! I can't do it. I can't fucking do it.
I think they didn't want to piss off Jordan Miles because
Oh,
they
shit.
should have named him Shawty.
Shorty G.
I guarantee that what Vince wrote down, but they're like, no,
I
they're gonna
cannot
be
fucking
racist.
deal, man. I cannot deal. That's absolutely horrible. Versus Team NXT, which is, you guessed it, TBA.
Who's not in the hospital?
Who's not in the hospital? They just trying
Imperium.
to provide him that.
Bro, they call that Imperium.
Hey, NXT still got a lot
Hey,
of people to fill in, though.
Yeah, they can lose all 8 members of 4 games. Well, actually, 4 of them can't even compete because Undisputed Era can't do it.
Hell, you could get
Imperium.
you could get Swerve.
My boy.
Who's that fat dude that won the tournament? He could get him. You can
Yeah,
get.
he was in the tournament.
Oh, he was in it. Well, get him. What's his name? The fat dude.
I
What's
forgot
his
his name.
I can't remember his name.
Bronson, some shit.
Yeah,
like
Bronson. That's right. Bronson Reed.
That. They can get,
You can get Reed, Swerve,
Angel Garza.
Garza. There you go. That's a good one. Get Reed, Swerve, Garza. Who else?
But if they want to be serious,
Ciampa.
they need Matt Riddle, Keith Lee, Tommaso Ciampa. Need
Bro,
two
what
more-
are you trying to do?
Need 2 more people.
Gargano?
The whoever to be announced
Gargano's
is
injured.
Oh,
whoever
That's how
to be
I-
announced is in the war game match, and I guess Damian Priest. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
It can't be Pete Dunne.
Hell, because in it,
I say get Imperium.
I mean, they got all the big.
and add one more person.
I mean, they got all
Walter.
the big people fighting.
Walter is Imperium.
No. I mean, with Gohan's team.
Oh, okay.
Take one of those guys off, just put Walter.
I mean, they
Yeah,
got
Yeah, could do that.
because I mean, NXT roster so deep and so much better than SmackDown's roster. They could just they backups is down could be starters.
I mean,
so I
sure,
mean,
dude.
shoot.
Shout out to G.
I'm trying to
I forgot about Dijak.
Oh yeah.
I mean, their backups are better than some of SmackDown starters, yo. So
his-
they could fill in.
SmackDown has underdog written all over it.
They got
Okay, I'm going
sweet.
with
No, they got King Corbin. They have the King.
I think Corbin.
I'm going with Shout out G.
Corbin.
And you know that.
I think. Oh my God.
I'm done.
I think Corbin's gonna fuck over Roman. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm tempted to say that SmackDown will get swept because that sorry ass leader they got.
I'm picking.
Fucking Roman
they got-
Reigns letting
no.
everybody down. Why would I trust Roman?
That's why King Corbin should be the leader.
Roman not gonna tag
No,
in. What's the
no,
point? He gonna
I'm
sit there on the sideline, watch everybody else do his work.
I
Big
think.
dog, nah, you ain't cool,
I
yo.
think Team NXT will win, but probably says Team SmackDown is gonna win because that geek is gonna fuck up and Shorty G or Mustafa Ali is gonna win the match for SmackDown because those two just have up here underdog comeback on it, or either that Seth Rollins gonna win it.
But
again.
you
Don't
know
forget
what?
about Roman Reigns.
You know what?
No, because Corbin gonna fuck him over.
Since SmackDown does have the big dog, even though he's a sorry ass leader, he still gets pushed like somebody who's worth a damn. So
They
you
got
know
the
what?
weakest team.
I'm
Oh, they got
going
Braun.
with Team SmackDown because they got Braun Strowman who can, it don't matter how hot you are, Braun will eliminate you in 5 seconds if it's meant to be.
But I like Mustafa Ali. I like Shouty G. But
Shout out G.
Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler would have been better choices.
No, Shorty G's better.
Yeah, but he better than both of them
He
combined.
too small, man. He too short.
Too shout.
But no, I'm
That's
going.
why I think he gonna have that Dolph Ziggler move.
Since they got Braun and Mustafa, that's what I'm going with. I'm pulling for my boy Mustafa
And
Ali.
you got Braun, yeah. Braun is a monster.
They got
Yeah,
Mustafa
you
Ali
can-
too. I'm
No.
going Team SmackDown. Even though you got
I
a sorry
When
ass
Braun
leader.
Strowman get in the ring with Keith Lee, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
So that's
I-
not gonna happen.
I
Calling
think
it now.
I think Braun is gonna be the reason why McIntyre and Ricochet is eliminated.
I think Orton gonna drop Ricochet. They've been teasing it. They've been teasing that RKO for how long?
It's gonna
It's
happen.
the
It's time for it to happen.
It's gonna happen.
You mean since the last one happened?
Yep. So yeah, the broke neck looking. Ooh boy.
But yeah, I'm going with Team SmackDown because even though that dude's a punk, even though they got a sorry ass leader, he's still Roman Reigns.
I'm Team
So-
NXT all
And
day.
I'm pulling for Mustafa anytime
Tommaso Ciampa, the captain.
because Mustafa Ali got screwed. He
If
should have
he
faced.
ain't dead,
Mustafa Ali should have been Kofi Kingston's
You
last challenger.
Mustafa Ali.
It would have been crazy
You're right.
if John Moxley was here, and for some reason one of them in the NXT. It would be interesting if he was there, and he was the team captain of NXT. So you will have Mox NXT, Seth Raw, and Roman SmackDown. And you have a Shield triple threat with them on 3 different brands.
I wonder which one is Paige's favorite. I mean, hold up. I wonder which one is Renee's favorite. That's what I need to know because Paige's favorites don't wrestle for the Shield, and they didn't back then either.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, hey, if Renee won't be an honorary member of the Shield, she can.
Yeah, I know, but we need to know which one she likes first because she didn't answer that question well enough.
she like all 3 equally.
Did that include special guest member Kurt Angle?
Triple H.
Or special guest guy who showed up and he was too OP, so
And
they
I
got
mean,
rid of him?
Of course, I'm gonna pick SmackDown over Raw, and because Raw got Randy Orton, that's boring. And I'm gonna pick more NXT because NXT ain't even made a decision yet, so SmackDown got the advantage. I'm going
They got
to
that.
SmackDown.
SmackDown got that band because they got Seth Rollins.
But as these past 3 weeks of all the ass whoopings that NXT been handing out, They were proving that they deeper than they're both Raw and SmackDown. Like I said, they can lose all 8 guys in War Games and still put together a credible team.
Yeah, I told you, because NXT bench players is better than most of SmackDown and Raw starters, and that's a problem, by the way. But that's a whole nother issue.
Yeah, if they really want to push more fans to NXT, have NXT sweep the Survivor Series match.
That's why they here. That's my theory. NXT is here to get viewers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it might work.
Go to the next match. Okay. Brand Supremacy Triple Threat match. AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Roderick Strong.
That might be my favorite match of the card.
Yep. It's like a show stealer.
If they give them enough time.
They won't.
They better.
They won't.
They better at least give them 9 minutes and just let them go.
So
if you're going to make it under 10, make it about 9.5 and just let them go in.
We got
happy with that.
No rest holds.
30-person elimination match, basically, in the show.
Yeah. This show definitely going 4 hours.
Oh,
Of course, at the same time, they're going 4 hours. That means they should get on time, too. But
Well, look like I'm watching it Monday.
I hope they put 2 of them on the pre-show at least.
Oh, yeah. Forget about the pre-show.
You know, I'm
NXT.
gonna go with Roderick Strong.
That's my pick.
I'm picking Roddy Strong. I think Shinsuke's probably going to eat the pin.
Just like the rest of them, if he ain't dead, I'm picking Roddy.
I'm going with AJ Styles.
He got the advantage.
Yeah, he does.
And the OC.
The OC.
The second best wrestler in
Sammy
the world.
The
behind
best
Daniel
tag
Bryan.
team in the world.
Shinsuke only has an injured Sami Zayn with him.
Hey,
But then again,
Sammy still coming in with him?
Yeah.
that's better than the SmackDown team.
Roderick ain't going to be 100% though.
But I seen Roddy just win a triple threat match against 2 giants early. He should be able to beat these 2. And he did the smart thing. He took a quick ass whipping and then just let them beat each other up.
Oh, yeah. Roddy Strong for me.
Okay.
So 3 for Roddy.
All right. The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan for the Universal Championship.
Obviously, Brady's going to win. I just hope Daniel Bryan understands 2 things. Well, 3 things. Hopefully, he watched the tape, saw Seth using sports entertainment moves, saw that those don't work, and he just tries to wrestle him with wrestling moves. Here's point number 2. You tell the guy who controls the lights to turn them be regular lights, or you're going to put them in the yes lock. Or 3, take Bray's mask off. Because once you take it off, he turns into Mr. Rogers. We've seen this. So those are my 3 keys to the match.
If Mr. Rogers was,
A psychopath.
yeah.
So those are my 3 keys.
Psychopath.
Those are my
He's
3
still
keys to D-Bry winning. But since D-Bry's not going to do any of that, well, he might do the wrestling part, but still, the writing is not on his side. So
Well, the only thing...
the Fiend is winning. That's my pick.
The only advice I can give Daniel Bryan is to not use the stomp. Because that shit clearly don't work.
Well, yeah, because the stomp is a sports entertainment
Yeah.
move. You got to use wrestling
You
moves.
can't use the stomp.
He's going
Yeah.
to use the ring knee and it's going to do the same
Even-
shit.
Yes, lock by taking the mask off and it's no longer the Fiend. The lights come back to normal. And then Bray Wyatt taps out.
And that's
to
why I
the
kept
yes
telling Seth to do a Hell in a Cell. Take his mask off. But that motherfucker wouldn't listen.
But-
That's why he's getting booed now.
Well, if you take the mask off and Bray Wyatt just still gives him the mandible claw.
I don't even care about this match. I just want to see the Fiend. Because he has proven that nobody can beat him. Like, the no-sell, all that shit Seth was doing to him. The Undertaker didn't even do shit like that when he first started.
I told you because Seth kept trying to do sports entertainment things. You can't do sports entertainment. You have to wrestle him. You gotta beat him with
But
wrestling
Seth
moves.
is the best sports entertainer in the world. They ain't calling him no wrestler.
It's not cool.
Well,
He's not the best wrestler in the world.
W-
He's the best sports entertainer in the
WS.
world.
the Fiend just straight no sells. The Taker in his prime, you just can't beat him. He just take all the punishment and just keep sitting up.
WSE, World Sports Entertainment, because ain't no wrestling. Since they seem to hate the word so much. Except in NXT, they say the word wrestling all the time.
And on WWE backstage, they say it.
Yeah, because it's,
I'm blaming Stephanie. I hate the branding. They're just going too over top of the branding.
Wendy's?
This Twitter guy was amazing.
Yeah.
What Daniel Bryan's gonna be sacrificed like Seth and so many others.
Oh, yeah.
At least Brian didn't try to burn his fun house down.
Yeah, he's doing it for the good of the planet.
So it's unanimous, ain't it? Unless Diak is gonna go left again.
Why the fuck would I do that?
Right.
I mean, I'm a pessimist. I ain't stupid. Shit. The fuck? We all know that that demon thing's gonna win.
But if D-Bry would just follow my 3 keys to the match, he'll stand a better chance.
Man,
That ain't gonna help him.
I'm just looking at this card. Let's say they put 2 of these matches on the pre-show. All right, Adam Cole probably should.
You know, I got to say, this is a hell of a card.
This is a good
Yeah,
card.
that's
That's
a
my
card.
point. I was getting at. One of
AJ
these
Styles-
good matches is going to the pre-show.
The
If
triple
they
threat.
put that triple threat AJ Styles match on the pre-show, I'll be mad as hell because I ain't watching the pre-show.
If they give him time on the pre-show, it'll be fine.
I'm not watching the pre-show. They
It's
gonna
gonna
cut the commercial during the
They
goddamn
shouldn't have a pre-show at all. They shouldn't have a pre-show at all.
You know they will. You gotta have 2 hours of people talking.
Fuck that shit. Anyway, the last
There's no match on here that should be on the pre-show, so they
Nope.
need to add
So
pre-show
they'll probably
matches.
add yeah, that's what they'll do.
yeah, I'll be okay with that.
Oh,
Because all these are not pre-show matches. None of them. This is a damn good run. On paper, this is a damn
I'm
good
thinking the
pay-per-view.
mid-card title match is going to be the pre-show. That's the one.
That's the only one you could put. Well, Adam Cole probably definitely be on there.
The reason why I don't think they'll do that because they probably trying to push NXT.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you're right. So
I mean, they probably could, but I'm like...
my
Hey.
pick for takeover.
Here's
Adam
what-
Cole.
here's what-
No, it would be weird to put the NXT title match on there.
Here's what
but
she-
leave the triple threat match
The
on.
pre-show should be WWE backstage, just aired on FS1 before the show. That should be the pre-show.
Or you can like back in the day, just bring back Sunday Night Heat on Fox.
Nah,
No, I forgot they can't do that
yeah,
because
they occupied.
No, the NFL done on Fox long before the pre-show was.
Yeah, no, but the Simpsons, they got seniority and Family Guy. And
All right.
yeah.
Last match on this on Base God Wikipedia, it says Adam Cole versus the triple threat winner.
Pete Dunne's gonna lose.
I'm
Who
going
did
Cole.
I pick to win the triple threat?
I'm going Cole.
Adam Cole gonna beat Pete Dunne.
Baby.
Oh yeah, I did
He
pick
beat
Pete
Daniel
Dunne.
Bryan.
Oh, yeah,
Wait, I
so
did
I'm
say
picking-
Pete Dunne at Tyler Bate, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
So yeah, Adam Cole.
Baby.
That's
Talking
Survivor
about-
Series.
That's
talking about like Lil Wayne, don't
Survivor
forget the
Series
F,
weekend.
baby.
Look at Pete Dunne. They gonna be getting the main roster checks. Look at that.
Shit.
Since the bonus, apparently the bonuses ain't came in yet. Which is
No,
good.
they have.
Oh, okay, good.
Folks, they already, who's done NTR said they folks are re-signing or getting their signing bonuses.
Yeah, they should be paid like main roster. First of all, they already the main roster.
Money. Yeah, they are the main roster. That's what I said too.
That's
Once they
right.
moved to USA, they became the main
Right.
roster.
They
We
the
better
main
hey, they keep doing that kind of shit. I'm like, dude, we get your bias, but like, just 'cause they just got a TV deal, you just ain't gonna redo the contracts instantly.
Because and I'm not calling them the main roster because NXT calls them. They're the main roster. They're on TV now.
According to Triple H, they're no longer developmental.
I mean,
They better start beating ass then.
They're no longer developmental, but they still develop.
Does that count for Charlotte?
I think those things are beyond developed.
Well, she can be more developed. She comes to NXT.
still that picture I posted.
I mean, they getting bigger, man.
This is ridiculous. I posted. She got 2 regulation size basketballs on her chest. Dog. That don't make no sense.
And Andrade need to help her with her development.
I mean, she's
That
helping
was
them learn English.
That was Drew Andrade. He took one look and fell in love. He definitely wasn't looking at her from behind.
He probably was. I don't know.
He seen that front first.
Or if he would look for behind, he saw was just legs and like, you know what?
Whatever.
I need this.
Well,
Charlotte gonna be like, he took one glance in my eyes and fell in love. Andrade gonna be like, yeah, I'm staring at your eyes. Yeah.
Who's taller?
That's exactly what I was doing.
Andrade is.
If he is, I think they're the same height actually.
I was about to say yeah, Charlie. He was looking dry. So it's just that
they gravitated somewhere else.
he made his decision.
I gotta call it a day.
All right. That's the end of Random Wrestling episode 21. We'll see you for Real Wrestling episode 86. I might have to 86 the entire series. Peace. You bitch.